Right.
So
Oh,
again, the 26th session of the Yanjing campaign featuring the Wayside Boys. As we return to the manor that once belonged to an affluent merchant with a penchant for collecting rare and dangerous beasts. Um, but having arrested her and slain the owl bear she keeps in the basement, uh, you reconvene with Shuri, who informs you that he has men taking an inventory of the manor and will shortly present you with a list of goods that you may claim as your salvage fee. Aaron, there's an actual physical copy on the table if you.
No.
You're gonna be way more interested in that.
But I mean, I'll use it for copying, but I don't have a copy. I am litigious.
Oh, for sure. So she was bad. We got her, or she was like semi bad, and we ended up killing her.
No, she's alive.
Oh, she's alive, and then the owl bear is bad.
No, the owl bear is an owl bear.
Okay.
They kind of just want to eat stuff.
Yeah.
And people.
Okay.
with diplomacy,
Saved her.
Yeah. Swift boat deployment.
successfully.
You defeated the merchant and you euthanized the dangerous animal
Okay.
violently.
Yeah, that's a fucked up. That's interesting.
I mean, to be fair, Victor did put it to sleep first.
It's true.
We did try to do it the right way. I mean, we did a good job. It woke up though, right? Because we attacked it.
Yeah.
It was like 60% humane euthanasia.
Yeah.
Got it.
It just wouldn't hold still.
Just wouldn't hold still.
If it was smarter, it would have died the first time it got hit.
And who sent us on this quest?
They were out shopping,
Mhm.
and some hell broke loose a couple of stories up, and they went to investigate and found a chimera had been smuggled into the city and was wreaking havoc.
Okay. And then they were like, okay, we killed the chimera, and then they were like, this lady brought it in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Long story short.
Okay.
Just want to make sure Narjal is up on the details.
Narjal
He's dead.
cut to sublevel 2.
Yeah.
A mushroom farm
Mm-hmm.
that has been somewhat neglected the last
Well, there you
week
go.
or two.
So I'm picking worms up out of some places and putting them different places to further aerate the soil. I am planting varieties of things that I've seen in my travels. And I'm reapplying mushroom beard oil. As well as I will create 1 flask of acid.
A flask
A flower.
of acid.
Yeah. So I mean my spells.
Mm.
How else are you going to commit acts of depravity?
Yes.
War
Smash.
crimes. War crimes.
I mean, I'm true neutral and I worship the god of decay.
Well, we're just gonna
So we're leaning
that.
into it.
do that. No, that's structural decay. You're gonna want to lose that.
This is some surface decay.
That's fine. That's fine.
I mean, she is the god of sappers.
See?
Oh,
There you go.
she is the god of demolition.
Perfect. I view her as disease.
Oh wait, no,
Crows?
yeah, no, she's not the god of decay. She's the god of deformity.
Okay.
She's the god of humility and deformity. I was thinking Froga. Froga is the god of decay
Well,
and demolition.
I
Her holy symbol is a mushroom.
Okay.
are you sure that's not crows? Because that feels like I would be worshiping Frega.
No, this is
We talked about it.
we talked about this. Crows' holy symbol is a defaced or deformed.
Oh yeah.
item.
Yeah, totally. So
Some people use like a messed up, coin or something like that.
I'm here for sure.
Yeah, no, I suggested Froga, and you decided no, I want to go with this one.
Well, here we go.
All right, so the deal that was struck is we can take 3,000, up to 3,000 gold pieces worth of stuff. And then purchase at half value of these.
I mean, I think we want that. Want a magic missile.
That's
Pretty
gonna eat up the whole thingama what's it though.
That's
I
actually
mean-
slightly overvalued. Unless discharge it. That might be.
It had a whole bunch. It
If
had a whole
you
bunch of
got
charges.
the wand of magic missile, you'd have to pay 150 gold for it.
Sure.
It's 3,300 gold. You're gonna get
Okay.
3,000 worth for free, and then anything else you want, you pay half price for.
Yeah.
I will say, actually, Battleton, roll a barrister check.
We're gonna take whichever one's you want. Ah, 19. Great. Plus my barrister, which means 10. Yep, 29.
So, you did speak with Captain Stoutbeard, and he told you that he would release some sort of compensation to you for dealing with the Chimera.
Yep.
Which was wreaking havoc on his floor.
Yep.
You're pretty sure that's going to come in somewhere between 1,500 and 2,000 pieces.
All right. 15. So we got 1,500, 2,000 GP likely coming our way.
I don't know how much you have in pocket, but I just wanted to let you know like what you're spending cash situation look like.
Need to transfer or to move to paper.
Bold money.
Gotta age your money like cheese. Okay. Yeah, I mean, roughly on our person right now, we have a few hundred gold pieces. Some in some places, some in other places, but.
Well, super glad that we're all on the same page. That's really clear.
Yep. Do we have a value on the astrolabe? There was a sweet gold astrolabe.
I don't know if we want that, dude. We want these fucking spells. Do you really want it?
Battle time would want to know.
What do you want to take it to the Church of Delic and like put it on the little altar and like jerk
No,
off?
I'm trying to have a sick foyer when you come in my house. I want to feel like you're at Papa John's mansion when you come in there. You have huge spectacles.
The
The
Dilbert
astrolabe is probably worth around 400 gold pieces.
What's the house? What's the house we're currently in right now?
What?
Can I do a real estate check to know the value of the
You
home?
did?
Okay, remind me.
No.
Intelligence check.
When did I do this?
You did this last session.
You wanted to.
And why are you saying no to me?
Don't be a dick.
Okay.
Yeah, I bet you really wish you were with Peyton now.
The last thing I wrote was, how do I get the house?
60 grand.
In this economy, that's a steal.
And
Dude, that's like 1995 prices.
10% down? No, 60,000 gold pieces. Yeah, which would be $600,000.
Oh, so
Yeah.
very expensive.
Yeah.
But this place is
that's
fucking
the
awesome.
property value, that's not the furnished value.
And what house is this?
The one we're in right now, it's a sick ass mansion on level 8.
Oh, okay.
Civil
I am
forfeiture.
for it.
Civil forfeiture.
Hey, where did we end up on
But
the?
again,
Was there that wall of pipes that Vic was looking to get a pipe from? Was that actually in the house, or was that just of Ross's musings?
The bar and the pipes?
I'm trying to get a pipe.
I'll share my pipe with you.
Well, we all get pipes, and then we sit around and toke on them.
I want to get these spells though.
Take a bite.
Yeah, I think we're missing the fact that like we can get a bunch of magical consumables.
You don't
for
want
free.
that, dude. You want passive income vehicles, okay? Verbo. We could flip
I
this
don't-
out. Verbo, man.
All I do is mastermind.
Just up in the morning.
Listen, boys, you start leaning on these disposable magical items, and all of a sudden they're not there. You got to stand on your own 2 feet, and that's why we need to take all the pipes out of this house.
All copper pipes, yeah.
That's a hell of a pitch.
That's good scrap. All the good copper piping, take it out, sell it for scrap.
36,000. And that's only one income stream.
Only one. Well, talk amongst yourself. What spell do you want? Transcribing money.
Uh, Dan, I can take one of these scrolls of spell scrolls and give it to my familiar and teach it the spell, correct?
correct. It does cost a little bit more. There's like a ritual to doing it, but yes.
I will perform that ritual.
We should take all of the potions of cure light wounds.
Probably,
Just-
yeah.
3 grand in cure light wounds potions at half
Oh,
price.
it's only 3, so it would be 150 gold.
Or
Oh.
75 if you're paying.
We got it for cheap. We get it at half off.
I mean, you got 3,000 for free. And then anything beyond that 3,000, you pay half price.
And we don't want the wand of magic missile?
It's a good wand. I just also think who would use it and how often would we use it? Because
I
if we're like
would-
every session,
I mean, it's cast to level 5. It kind of blows our whole load plus an extra 150. But we at least need the cure potions, whether we buy them or that's what I don't know. Well, I guess Narjal's not there.
We could take the wand and then just sell it.
Yeah.
this is an intriguing thought. You're talking about flipping things.
I'm talking about fuck it. Let's sell it all, dude. And then let's take all the copper out of this house and sell that. I'm going full meth head on this.
That's not a bad point. We could buy these things at half value and then sell them at their actual value.
I don't
So
know.
you're done with that.
I don't think you could sell it.
No, yeah, it's always sell at half. I'm just
So
saying, like,
if I buy a $3,000 watch for $1,500, you're telling me I could not then sell it to someone else for $3,000. They would say, no, you bought that for half and you're not a store, so I'll take half.
No, because because you're not selling it in a storefront with all of the the clout and the the expectation that comes behind it. You're like Facebook Marketplace.
Right.
You're trying to hawk something.
But yes, sure, it wouldn't be
But
like
we still
full
turn a
retail.
profit though.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
You
could.
wouldn't be
and,
forced to sell it
and,
half
and you're
price.
absolutely I'm just saying as a baseline, it's half price. Yes, you can diplomacy check and get it a little bit higher, or get you can buy a little bit lower, you can sell a little bit higher. But you just the odds that you will be able to sell something for the retail price
Yeah, it wasn't what I
as
said.
a NPC or as a PC that does not have a storefront that established sells those specific items
Mhm.
is extremely low.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
like-
Aaron, what I was getting from there is like if we take the wand, we spend
Mhm.
150 on it, we buy everything else that we want for half price. We can then recoup some money we never really had access to by just hooking selling the wand.
Right, yeah, because the one
Also,
you make 1500 back.
Flick, give me a knowledge local.
Knowledge local. Nat 20! Caw-caw!
The crow.
So, a concern with the idea of flipping the wand. The wand is an Uzi.
Ooh, yep.
So, like it's not a wand of cure light wounds. It's not a wand of mage armor. It's a wand of kill any level 1 person in one unstoppable shot.
Mm-hmm.
It is
It's a murder stick.
it's a murder stick, and it will be difficult to find a buyer. And there's a chance that if you sell it to someone who desperately wants to buy it, you just facilitated
A homicide.
criminal.
Yeah. There is so yeah, having law enforcement involved in this, knowing that we are taking this wand potentially and then flipping it, it would be easy to trace back to us.
But
Yeah.
dude, what use
Chivalry is okay with you guys having it because you can do it without the wand. But, some schmuck with this wand could insta-give about 95% of the people in the city.
Mm-hmm. Okay. We could give it to Lo Yang.
Yeah.
He will kill himself.
And then I don't have to worry about Lo Yang anymore.
Up in the base.
It's like that behind the scenes picture of like Mark Hamill looking down the lightsaber.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
So I'm not saying that you can't flip the wand. I'm just saying that there are dangers to doing so.
More back channels would be necessary. Some of our turtle friends might be bothered by the means we have to go through to sell said murder stick.
Right.
I think that right now the murder stick is a good thing for us to have in
Yeah.
that it allows us to have a lot of options when we're out of spell slots. It will and as we run out of charges, it will very much, decrease in efficacy with our levels. But I think we ought to take it because we've definitely been in a couple situations where we have had difficulty with the amount of spells we have available to us. And I think
I'll say that
Good
probably
line, too.
for Flick and for Victor, it could be a great item to say, okay, I don't need to prepare any damage dealing spells. I can just prepare pure utility because I always have this. So if I want to do damage, I can do it this way. Which will probably change when they hit level 3 and they start to get like so many D6 per level kind of spells.
Yeah.
But for the time being, it's a great okay, I can prepare nothing but utility stuff because I have damage that is extremely dependable. Yeah. So those are some things worth considering. It's definitely worth its price tag.
Bottle time.
Yo.
I'll give you an action die with that net 20.
Oh, sick. Action died. One red. Right, you're green.
I can play.
You play. Oh, it's green.
I want to buy some scrolls.
All right. What's the who wants to do some math? What if we just take the lot? How much are we out gold wise?
I don't think we need all the scrolls.
Give me the extra red here. So.
Hey, I mean, you got to spend money to make money, Vic.
Sure.
So the rough where's it?
Yeah, I think getting all of the scrolls is a good idea.
The total value of the scrolls for level 1 for 25 each, there's 8, so it's 200 gold pieces. And then level 2, they're 150 each, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 900 gold pieces. So total value of 1100 gold pieces.
Plus all the cure life.
Which is 50 gold pieces, so 1150. Yeah, that'd be the total value of every magical. You divide it by 2, so that's 625.
Yeah, and then an extra 150 to purchase the wand after we. So I mean, we'll take fucking everything.
Plus 50 gold pieces, so 775 gold pieces. You don't know there.
Yes, this is the D&D I want to play.
Oh yeah, after this, we're going shopping. We got interrupted at Joseph A. Bank.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, let me finish. Oops. Plus 61. Okay. We talk it out. I think that is a good idea.
We've spent money on dumber things.
Yours.
Well, not the doors. That's the smartest investment we've ever made.
Autoton. This is what we want?
I think
Okay.
so, yeah.
I go talk to Captain Reed? Shuri. Shuri. I say we are going to take everything. I break down the price. 775 gold pieces should be the total. Take everything.
775.
200 gold pieces, 2550, 100, 150, 200, yep. 200 for all level 1 scrolls, 150, 300, 600, 900, yep, for level 2 scrolls. We're going to be half off because we're going to take the wand first and then pay the additional remaining 300 gold pieces divided by 2. So yeah, 775 should be total. Because it's 1150 divided by 2. It's 1200. Wait, 1200 would be 600.
Okay, so it's 200 for the scrolls, 200 for level 1 scrolls, 900 for the level 2 scrolls, 300 extra on the wand.
Divided by 2.
Right. Well, we're gonna divide by 2 after we add.
Oh, I double divided by 2. Yep.
Yep. And then 150 for the potions. So
I didn't count that.
That's what I might count. That is 1,550. So half of that is 870.
Okay. Thanks for checking my
Yeah, no,
numbers.
it's 770, right?
Yeah, 775.
775.
You're right.
That's so weird, right? Because I'm looking at the math I did and I left things out as I was doing it. But that's fine.
You did the dividing. You had one.
Oh, this is some PIMDOS shit.
That is exactly some PEMDAS shit.
Yeah. All right. I pull discreetly go into my pocket and I pull out 77 platinum pieces and 5 gold pieces.
Damn.
And I clink them down on the table. And then I pocket. Collapse that pocket.
Yeah, you definitely have that on you.
That's a big fucking pocket, bro.
It's the party's wealth. I hold it as
Just as a reminder, 75 platinum pieces weighs £1.50.
All right, so it's all my hard stuff, but we can go over the amount of platinum I have later to make sure I'm not going over. We can have our second nuts.
Like in the food.
Oh, it's fine.
It's like in the Budapest Hotel, and Willem Dafoe's character has like a breast pocket that he snaps open, puts away a flask of whiskey. He's got a gun and a flask of whiskey just in this random ass pocket.
Such a good movie.
Prada made that costume.
Oh.
Absolutely.
Okay.
This way.
The garbage is this right over there.
77.
I never have to go upstairs again except to Boom Boom. Yeah. Except for to Boom Boom.
Yeah, now you're going upstairs to Boom Boom instead of downstairs.
Perfect.
So we got all the stuff.
Yeah.
We got every single bit of it.
And the pipes. And the pipes.
That's on you, man. You gotta plead your case here before the dude. Or make your business pitch. Shark Tank, go.
It's a pipe. I'm just trying to smoke a pipe.
I don't think Shuri's gonna be swayed by that.
Smoke them if you got them.
I hold up a pipe to Shuri as I put the twin of it in my mouth.
Where are you finding these?
There's a pipe wall. There's a pipe rack, dude. It's a classy house, okay? It's shit you don't know about by the time.
I don't. I grew up in a gray box.
I don't remember describing a pipe wall.
It's a bar. I fixed myself a drink and grabbed a pipe from the pipe rack on the bar. I got hit.
Yes, that's true. You did.
I got hit with magic missile.
That was expensive cognac. Hold on, let me.
Fine
I'm
cognac.
calculating.
We thought it was a potion. It was the heat of combat. He was mortally wounded for that thing. I think we've already paid for it. Thank you. That room sucked. That room fucking sucked.
How are you alive right
How am I alive?
Yeah.
Unclear to me.
now? Okay.
By the distaste of God.
Yeah.
Yeah. I died. I believe I saw Delic. Delic glanced at me the way, like, if you ran into a celebrity and went, John Bon Jovi! And he went
Okay.
like that.
Yeah.
And then I woke back up and I'm alive, but I don't feel as good as I was before. I
Okay.
feel diminished.
Okay.
Like butter.
Something
I'm
like,
old, Gandalf.
oh, that's cool. Cool. We acquired the lot of spells. Who wants to hold what?
I'm not gonna hold any of it. Number one, 'cause I'm not there. Number two, those are all arcane.
Okay, so good Reverend Doctor, are you able to hold fucking 14 scrolls?
I can hold scrolls. I'm a good scroll holder.
We're in it. I'm gonna write down Blocko.
The scrolls weigh half a pound a piece
Hmm.
because they're not paper, they're vellum.
Hmm.
And
So it's 7 pounds.
You know, they have like little wooden rods attached to the end to roll them up. You know, they're scrolls are expensive affairs. They're not just sheets of paper. So it's like 15 scrolls, so like 7.5 pounds of arcane.
I can hold that much. I can carry that much.
They are yours. I'm writing that down. The 3 potions of Cure Light Wounds should be distributed throughout the party. I
Mark,
take one.
yeah. Hold one for Orthog.
I will hold Orthogs, and then Narjal. Do you want the other one or Flick? Flick, I think the other hand. Flick.
What?
Flick, you got it. Cure Light Wounds. Boom.
I guess I'll put my pipe up and carry this potion.
Wand of Magic Missile, though. Flick, is that a you thing? Is that
Uh,
a
I-
thing?
Either one of us can use the one. The good Reverend Doctor is probably a bit more better at it,
Your
proficient. But I can use it. I defer to the good Reverend Doctor.
So I mean, like, I guess the thing is, like you have weapons. You have physical weapons.
Yeah, dude, I've got a fucking gun.
You have a gun
Yeah.
Yeah, the
You have
DC
a gun.
the DC for activating the wand is 20.
on a use magic device check.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, is that true even when if you can cast the spell at that level yourself?
No, if you can cast it, then you just use it. You don't have anybody in the group that can cast magic missile.
It's a wizard spell.
Is he the witch?
Mhm.
Gotcha.
You got a witch and you got a bard.
Hmm.
Either one of them have magic missile on their spell list. I'm fairly certain. So,
Y-
1%.
Yet, Dan, yet, because one of the scrolls that we got is magic missile.
No,
So I
I
could,
mean it's on your spell list.
yeah, but I could teach that to my familiar, and then I would know that spell,
Only
right?
if it's a witch spell.
Oh,
Teach your familiar wizard spells.
yeah.
Yeah. Darn.
Yeah, it's not on either of ours. It's sorcerer, wizard, blood rager, magus. How do you say that?
Magnum PI, I believe.
Who has the higher use magic device score? I would assume Flick.
No.
Currently Vicky.
Hmm.
Okay, well then I think it should go to Victor. I was just seeing that it's a charisma.
He
It's
has
not for me, it's intelligence.
Uh,
Uh-huh.
All right. Blocko's got the wands and the scrolls. We've divided up the potions of cure light wounds. We good?
Flocko with the wand.
Let's go with the wand in the end zone. Cool. As we are departing, we're going out of the building. Catches the asteroid. I got it. I got it. Adam. I got it. Adam. I can't. I have to hold it. And I reach into my haversack. I pull out 200 gold pieces and say, "Is there any way you could? Is it include shipping?"
If it fits, it ships, dude.
I'm assuming it's like Churchill globe size.
a
Okay.
little bit bigger than that.
Okay. All right.
You can get into that.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I stopped shooting and traveling. I'll take flashlight. It would look great in my foyer, but
Yeah, have to do that. It is chunky. It weighs like 30 pounds.
he says that to me.
No,
Okay.
you grab it, pick it up, and you're like, oh, yeah, this isn't. It's
Okay.
not. It's not a delicate, fine, thing. It's
Yeah, sure. It's unwieldy. There's like lots of weird parts in there.
And
Cool.
I guess you would realize like this is gold plated,
Mm-hmm.
like because that much gold would, 30 pounds of gold is 30 times like 6,000 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Well, if there's no issue, then I will gladly purchase the astrolabe. 600. Oh, 600. Okay, I wrote down 400.
Well, no, that's what it assesses at.
It's
just like 30 pounds of solid gold is 600 pieces.
But it's not solid gold.
I was there.
1,500.
Exactly how much that was.
1,500.
It's
That's
tungsten.
My
So,
math isn't math.
so what is the price of it?
For you, 200 gold.
Great. Okay, cool. I give
You
it
appraise it at 400.
Great. Antiques Roadshow. There we go. Okay. Now where are we put it? It's the classic astrolabe problem. Once you have it, where are you gonna put it?
Wonder what the first thing that you bring home thinking it's a no-brainer for home decor and Katie hates but pretends to like. I wonder what the first thing would be.
Probably across that threshold.
Yeah. And you're just like, oh my, for me it was a table. I was like, oh my god, this is a no-brainer. This table is so fucking cool. Currently resides in my art studio.
Oh. Oh.
Was it the housewarming gift?
No, no. That had a mage armor around it. Couldn't say anything about that because it went into my office.
Yeah, yeah. I've no doubt sort of crossed the threshold. It's just I wonder what it is.
I don't know. I think I have impeccable taste.
So do I.
It's usually the other way around.
That's why my table is.
Don't
not
eat
house.
that seashell. Oh, where are we gonna put Sash?
There's no scenario where my wife would just tell me.
Yeah.
There's no her protecting my feelings.
Francesca pretended that the table was cool for like a week. No. And then it gradually got moved to the music studio / video game areas. And then now it is out of that.
Hey babe, what if I'm there?
What was in your car? What goes in your car?
Think about it. It's kind of cool, right?
A table in your car? I mean, how unique is that?
I mean, what if your car went by the dump?
All right. So now that you have acquired stuff,
We resume shopping.
Oh yeah, that's where this all started. That's where
I got a
this.
feeling we're not shopping.
The cat exited the bag.
I need to go to a tailor.
Oh yeah, and we gotta get everything stitched up.
Need to get it tailed.
Yeah, I mean, my blue robes. Or do I already have them?
You just have the material. I don't think they've been
Oh,
robed up yet.
You're gonna Taylor.
you guys want to role play that, or do you just want to say you went to a tailor, it costs this much?
yeah. Yes, that. We want to do
I
that.
know, dude. I think this is another opportunity for a Mark LaFlette, and I am
Oh,
down.
dude, I was about to say we need a LaFlette. We need a LaFlette. Yeah.
I'm 100% down. Like, dude, this kind of thing gets me giddy. I don't even have to participate.
You
so I want to
already
see it.
had that interaction with the leather worker and the textile salesman.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Glenn on this one and say shorthand notes. Because we did a session that was 75% shopping and 25% my character dying for my camera.
It's true.
So
I know that's what you want, Trevor.
I do want.
Show up to the game.
damn.
I know.
Roasted.
But Narjal doesn't even want clothes though.
Was my guilt.
Some sheep.
Yeah.
I did buy you clothes in your absence.
What did you buy me?
Essentially, Samwise Gamgee clothes. Woolen, earth tones. The buttons have a little bit of, little pizzazz to them,
Okay.
but that's it.
You're not gonna get me out of the overcoat, but oh,
Okay, all right. I'll take on that.
The main difference is nothing's threadbare. There's no stains on anything.
Yeah,
nothing smells
all the
bad.
buttons match.
Yeah,
You know,
I could be convinced.
it doesn't smell of earth and faint sewage.
You didn't wear it to your mother's funeral.
Hey, now that was 65 years ago.
I'm just saying, are you wearing the same clothes you wore at your mother's funeral right now?
Well, yeah, but I mean, given they're 65 years old,
It's quality. They're quality clothes.
we'll get the pub mix because Daddy needs to go to the pub.
Stop in. Trevor knew. Oh, nice. D6s. Yeah, I say we hand wave.
Okay, we'll just say that the tailoring fee for, whatever you guys are choosing to have made is 10 gold pieces.
Total.
Yeah. There's like a vest for Victor, robes for Orthog. You're the one that has like the fancy outfit.
I have a full suit. The good Reverend Doctor has a bolt of blue and red silk, pinstripe silk, as well as a yard of cream silk brocade.
Okay. So was there something beyond a fine vest for the good Reverend Doctor?
I mean, it's a Nero jacket, but
Yeah. I'm fine with like keeping it simple. 100
Yeah.
gold pieces.
Great.
10 gold
I was like,
pieces.
holy shit.
Yeah. 10 gold pieces.
Like $1,000.
Yeah.
$1,000 to have you guys tailored some nice clothes. Um, you hawk part of the Darlgron hide for the
Yep.
what was it? Gloves, boots,
For
belt,
Flick.
and cloak.
Wait.
Yep.
And you're getting the cloak and the gloves or the boots first?
The boots, cloak and the boots. I'll get
The
the belt and
boots.
gloves later. Yeah.
Cloak and boots. Yeah. We make a deal for 1/3 for hat, boots, belt, gloves, and a cape.
And you put a rush on all of it to have it done for tomorrow night
Absolutely.
or the night after tomorrow.
What is the activity?
We're going to the
To
bowl.
leather.
We'll be dipping out of the bowl. It's the fucking big hullabaloo about the orc out in vaults.
Oh yeah.
The third prince invited us. We're on the list.
Yeah, I don't think people are so happy that we have exclusive looting rights.
Yeah, it's gonna be a rough look for there, just covered in orc out. Like, no, we got it.
Okay. Is there anything else you guys are doing in preparation, or actually, are you going to explain to Narshal what happened today? I think you honestly could just not.
We're meeting up at the warehouse.
At predetermined times.
Yeah, we're probably late. We're probably pretty late.
Okay, I'm at the warehouse right now. I've been there for 3 hours.
Great. We walk in and I look very pleased with myself holding a giant golden sphere. which I smugly take to the back room.
I'm going to perceive to see if I can notice something kind of off about you.
Okay. Did you just stop?
28.
As happy as Battleton seems and as pleased with himself as you can tell he is, there's a change in the pallor of his skin. He seems a bit more haggard than he was when you parted ways earlier today.
Okay. Anything else about the rest of the crew?
Victor is just like got all these scrolls strapped to him. Okay.
Covered in scrolls.
Like each of the scrolls is like, 12 to 14 inches long, and you've got 15 of them, so they're just kind of like you're almost wearing them like a coat.
Scroll coat. That's what they call me on the streets.
The Sayer check on the astrolabe. 24.
Looks like it is probably around 30 pounds. Maybe 10% gold. Bigger in the rest of it is probably brass or a lighter metal.
All right. I say 10% gold, maybe 90% brass. 30 pounds, give or take. Story time, boys.
Blink, who's storyteller? I gotta go polish my 90% brass astrolabe. Thanks, Narjan.
Is that what the kids are calling it these days? You dirty old bastard, you.
Let me varnish my balls, okay?
All right, Narshal. Let's see. All right, we got out of here. We went to go get dudded up, right? We roll up. I'm talking to this dude about what comes out of a spider's ass and how it makes clothes. He's not buying it. We get into a pretty heated debate. And then all of a sudden, like, People are screaming. My main man Vic catches on quick, bolts, just leaves me there arguing about Silk. I turn around again, everybody's gone. So I'm like, shit, what's happening? I run out there. Chimera's just like throwing people down the hole, like spewing acid on people. You know what it's like to watch people get melted by acid. You know exactly what that's like. That was weird to see again. And so then it comes at us. Vic's flying in the air like a crazy little rat, making heads go to sleep. Uh, Bottleton like died, I think, for like a second, but we got him. And then Orthog just did Orthog stuff and just wailed on that thing. So we get it killed, and then this crazy monk dude from like 3 or 4 floors up is like hopping down the levels. You can hear him coming. Turns out he's the guard captain of level 8. Pretty cool dude. He showed us kind of the paper trail of how this thing got into the city, right? He was like, "Yo, my dudes, I bet if we go to this place, but we got to do it on the down low, right? All these guards, like corruption and stuff. Like you're my boys here, right? Like I'll give you rights to salvage. You take care of this problem." So we're like, "Hell yeah, dude!" So we get to the place, door's trapped. I get electrocuted. Bottleton gets electrocuted. Orthog smashes out the window. I somehow end up tiny and invisible, and they throw me through the window. I loot the place. I find this note from Q. We probably need to talk about that at some point. Anyways, get the door open. We start raiding the place. Vic finds some scotch or cognac or something. Before he can even drink it, wham, wham, just hammered with magic missiles, man. And then it's coming from the walls, right? It's coming out of the walls, dude. Bottleton don't see it. He gets smacked a couple times, just all these missiles. And finally, I'm like, hey, look, there's a bunch of us. There's not a bunch of you. Like, we're gonna kill you if you don't stop, right? Like, just quit now, and it'll be chill. So they did, and turns out the lady had an owlbear in the basement, so we killed it real quick, and now we got all this shit.
It comes from a worm.
No, right, but spiders make it, and it's better. So if you can find a way to farm the spiders, keep them from killing one another, you've got better quality silk, my dude. You
And
probably agree, you probably agree with that fucking guy that sold us that silk, don't you?
He was the youngest guard captain in the history of the entire city. They say they're more than friends.
With the third prince, yeah, Vic is convinced that he's got a little side piece going on with the third prince.
Narjal, these are the days of our lives.
that sounds pretty crazy.
It was a fun day. Fun day.
Does that sound okay? It's a little paladin.
Do I
All
need
right,
to
it's fine.
You're waiting. You're waiting.
He's got his little globe to play with. He's happy. Give him a little gold. He'll be right as rain tomorrow.
I'm in the back room touching the astrolabe like Saruman touching the Palantir. Eyes back.
You say you're bathing with it? You're bathing with the
No, I'm like just holding it like a Palantir.
nude
Oh,
in
In your mind.
a
Natural.
bathtub.
Yeah, you have to get skin contact with it so you really bond with it.
yeah, I'm touching it. I'm all over it. I don't know what it does or what it means, but I know it means I have money.
Mhm.
So, anyways, what'd you get into today, buddy?
Planted, tended, moved populations of worms from one area to another. It needed to be done.
Just a little bit.
I need to get back more often.
Yo, I've been thinking about that. Let's get you some unseen servants, dog, to tend that farm.
Oh yeah, we ran into those.
Yeah, they're pretty cool. They try to light us on fire.
Sure, they're trying to light us on fire. They were
That's
really
not bad.
slow.
There's a lot of flammable material down there.
They dumped oil on the ground.
My house.
I mean, yeah, but we
That
will
sounds
tell your servants to not light things on fire, right? They're just going to do farm shit.
For your service.
I'm listening. I am.
Flammable.
What do you think about going to this ball?
I
What's
point.
up?
I exit the room. I come back in the room. I believe I bought his clothes already made.
Yeah.
Yeah, I come back in there with your outfit. I go, Kramer style. I go,
What's that?
this is you. This is a new, better you to be near me.
I I think I resigned to not making this an argument.
No.
I just come up and like take the two hangers from you and just go into like the latrine area.
Yeah, shower first.
and yeah, I take a bath and I don the new clothing. But you can see that in the bath I have my head and beard has been above.
Yeah.
I just
The
put
bath water is black.
Yeah.
I come out and I look marginally better.
Hey, looking spiffy, bud.
Are you gonna ask Rosie to dance?
Oh my.
If I ever make it back to the Shire,
Hey, speaking of that, we should probably learn how to dance, right? If we're gonna kick it with these rich people for a few hours.
No. I mean,
No,
you
what?
can.
Your body will move to the music.
Flick,
Yeah.
Flick, I assumed that you knew the dances of your people, as I know the dances of mine.
Yeah, but look at these jabronis. You think they know how to dance?
I
No,
am a great dancer.
I know
We're
the
good.
dances.
Orthog, bust a move. Let's see it right now.
I assume
I
Orthog is
start
a great dancer.
I
You recall
start doing like
possession.
I start doing the arm roll and popping my head in and out.
Of your shell.
Yeah.
Like, master of status.
Yeah,
I,
pretty much.
I'm just like I'm trying to think, and I feel like the rat folks, cultural dance is like a very fast, highly coordinated conga line.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the Wayangs is like it's like a jerky dance, and then you stop in a pose that is supposed to cast a shadow on a wall. Like you're all dancing around a light source, and then you dance.
Is your black one out here?
If you coordinate
I can
properly,
get
a different people's shadow should tell a story.
Yeah, I like that.
So both of your dances are incomprehensible and extremely unpleasant for humans.
And I'm doing the World of Warcraft thing. I'll get up and do that.
See it.
Yeah.
Is that all characters in the Warcraft?
No, that's just dwarves.
Okay.
Yeah, dwarves do that Russian, like sitting on their heels and then kicking their legs out.
Yeah.
And
Dude, we're gonna do so good at this ball. We're gonna do so good.
I did not just rip my new pants.
But Bottle John, you have to show us your dance now.
No way. Battle was so dance. That's
Just
great.
stick your back against the wall like your name was Poindexter. Come on, Tubby, bust a move.
I'm not familiar with these references, good Reverend Doctor. You've always been more aware of what the streets are saying than I. These are great, guys, but as a reminder, social events are not for levity, gaiety, mirth, or any of the following. It's for back channeling deals, shaking hands, crushing opponents. So enjoy your dances, but just keep that in the back of your mind. Am I making deals and crushing opponents?
I think you're just scared to learn something new, bud.
Quit pressuring him. Let us deal with the matters at hand.
Yeah, no, I don't have a response to that, Flick. Maybe that hits it. Maybe that hits a chord in Bottle Town. I quietly
I am ready for us to move.
and unclog whatever hellacious thing you've done there. Do we want to talk? I don't know how this is going to go down, but do we want to have like a pitch for, hey, here's why no one else should be allowed in the vault but us? Or is our pitch like, yeah, let them go in the vaults. They're all going to fucking die.
Are other people trying to go in the vault?
Yeah, it's like a group of mercenaries, or like not but like a group like us.
And you can't keep it from a vault keeper.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, never mind. I remember.
So I gotta be, yeah. I guess let. How do we feel about this? Like, I want to care if other people are going into the vault, but I gotta be honest, boys. Like, I just don't really care. If somebody else wants to go, they get murked, and then we just take their shit off of them and bring it back anyways, because we're capable, and I don't feel like others are.
This is why Flick was one of my friends before the game started. 'Cause that is exactly right, Flick. Flick's here to strip copper wire and loot corpses.
I gotta pay bills.
For different reasons than the way I could care less, couldn't care less if people go into the vault. I just want to know so that we're not in there at the same time as someone else, and we have to save them.
Could be money in that.
Maybe they'll be cool. Maybe we can share information, resources. Maybe they'll be nice. We'll be friends.
So it sounds like we want other people in the vault. Which is exactly what the vault keeper does not want.
It'll be a good way for me to detect who is just nasty evil and square off with them.
That's true.
So Orthog's in it for aura farming 1v1s. Okay, Bottleton, your girlfriend, is she going into the vault?
Run me your name again. Sujufa. Sujufa. Not my girlfriend, Flick. Ugly sow of a woman with a temperament to match, and frankly, she smells fucking terrible.
Whatever you got to say to get yourself through the long, lonely nights, man. But that sexual tension, you could wade through it. Last time she was here.
Are you gonna ask her to dance?
No, I'm not. She fucking sucks. I hear your points. However,
She fucks and sucks.
no,
Yes.
no.
Oh.
I'm of a mind of
Suddenly, low Yankees there.
if you're in the warehouse, he could very well be.
We did give him the key.
Yeah, he's welcome anytime. He's a massive liability. We
Maybe he wants to go in the vault.
probably. I did just strike a really good deal on being a sole provider of orichalcum to then learn more about where it's coming from. So if there's other flows of orichalcum.
That was silver.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, that's true.
That
That was the Get Yankee Silver.
Yankee silver.
Yeah. That still could become an issue. I think if we curtail what they're allowed to do in there as much as we possibly can, that could be good. But otherwise, I don't see an issue with it going in. It's mostly just limiting. I don't want people taking good shit out of there that I could have taken out of there.
Dan, can you remind me? Do the players know that is the realm of a dead god, or is that just something we know?
We looked at that.
Something you guys know.
Yeah.
And not the characters themselves.
I
Okay.
heard.
Did we also say we're going to visit Swifthammer before we go to the ball? Or am I making that up?
We should. It sounds like we should, but
Yeah.
Same.
yeah.
We should probably have a conversation. That way we get aligned.
Yeah. And then I'm down to present whatever front he wants. Right now I don't care at all.
Yeah, I mean that's my thing. He's our patron, right? I don't feel strongly one way or the other, so let's err to his preference.
Hey, do you want to look at that note from Q?
Probably.
Wait, what?
The note.
Oh yeah, the note from Q. Let's break into that bad boy.
Okay. You break into that bad boy, and reading it doesn't make any sense. The words there are words, but they don't go in any sort of understandable order.
Thieves can't.
Give me a linguistics check.
Yeah, give me a linguini check.
Oh fuck yeah, 25.
20. Okay. This is some sort of coded language. You're fairly certain it's not thieves can't. Thieves can't. They speak in sentences that make sense. This is more like almost like a lorem ipsum kind of thing, where some of these seem like words, but aren't. Some of them are words. The flow, if you read it out loud, seems to have some sort of sentence structure, but it doesn't make any sense to you.
Hmm. I'm not getting anything out of this, boys. It's definitely coded. You know, without the key, I doubt we're ever going to be able to decipher it.
I will say that when yeah, it is signed at the bottom by just the letter Q.
Yeah.
Need an Allen to read.
You know, the lady wizard that we just arrested might, you know, maybe here's the thing. We don't know how high the corruption runs, but like if we could find a way to offer her some sort of amnesty, maybe she would give up some information, but it's also they're not, you know, maybe she doesn't really know anything about Q either. He seems like he's pretty heavily cloaked.
If it's a chick and they're a wizard, it's called a lizard flick.
Oh, so sorry. The lizard that we arrested.
Yeah, lizard. Thank you.
You're a lizard, Wary.
Bad out 10. You gave her a dagger.
Yeah, they caught the dagger, but
I
she
mean, I
seems to buy my ruse that I am in fact a mole that is open to working with Q within our organization.
This
in
could
your
be
role as barrister of the courts, surely you have access to these cells where she's being held. Well,
I
possibly.
I studied the law, but I never took the required tests to become a lawyer. Mandarin?
mm, okay. Crazy idea. We don't have to do it. We break her out of prison.
I think this is like a long play. We put the bait in the water and we see what comes in. Um,
I think you break out one of Q's accomplices from jail, you get an audience with Q.
all right, so I'm gonna roll a barrister check to think about the possible charges, which I've already done. Actually, I already did this last session. So there are a litany of charges against her that violate some of the core laws of the city. However,
Values and beliefs.
yeah,
The city.
yeah, I won't belabor the point of the laws. She broke a lot of laws. However, she did turn herself in willingly, and uh, that will play well for her in court. Quite frankly, my good friend Flick, she has money, so she will probably get off with some light thrashing, maybe imprisonment. But more likely, I would imagine that she will probably get exiled. In any case, I think she will be released from prison.
And if we break her out, then that's probably punishable by death.
Yeah, I think so. Her play in surrendering to you was to throw herself on the mercy of the courts and hope for a good deal. Breaking her out would undo that. Fully.
Well, surely there are visiting hours in a civilized society such as ours.
Yeah, that's a good point, Doctor. We could visit. I think it would make the most sense for it to be just me if we do that, because I can get past the guards, hopefully, to talk to her. since I brought her in, but then she will see that as an opportunity for her to communicate something or try to get out. If that makes sense.
What is the note written on? Paper? Vellum?
Parchment.
Parchment? Narjal.
How much does it weigh?
How much does it weigh?
23.
Less than a tenth of a pound.
Wait, less than 10, so
Well, you should be able to get it in no problem.
That's not what you were going to ask me, is it?
Unclear. She should be in jail for like many years based on the crimes here. Or she turned herself in, so I'm not really sure what that will mean.
She's very wealthy. And we know how corrupt this system is. We're seeing it right now.
and it's angering the Reverend more than anything.
Yeah, she did a lot of larceny, wounding, maiming. Maybe
Yeah,
not.
but the reason we all came together was because some chick stole a sword made of orichalcum, and she was out the next day trying to stick it in somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, yeah, she was definitely sprung. Although she definitely hit some of the acts of decay, which are punishable by death. And I'll look at you for a minute.
Well, if she's gonna die, you better ask her about the note quick.
Oh yeah, no, we don't talk about my acts of decay.
Yeah. She probably did a little bit of depravity, but definitely some great reference. Probably,
Capital crimes.
yeah. Yeah.
Multiple capital crimes.
We're gonna have to see how that lands for her. Keep an eye on the paper. Hey, honey. All right. I imagine we don't want to go talk to her before the ball.
yeah, that's fair. That could be seen in negative light, maybe.
I will go talk to the ball.
We should touch base with Zumo and then go to the thing.
I guess that might raise another question. So going to this ball, how sure are we that our less than noble acts are not known to the higher ups of this governing body?
So you're concerned that they know about
What noble
our crimes?
I think we're golden. I think
Just want to be
Yeah.
prepared for anything.
we're
what
acting like
wrong have we
as
committed?
we're licensed. We
Well,
have
you didn't do anything. You're golden. You're a beautiful, lovable turtle man.
Yeah, that's a good point. You're talking about the crimes we've done, or like what are you talking about?
What are you
But,
guys? You talking about my crimes of my past? I am repenting for them.
well, we all are, sir. But are they known to the governing body?
I don't think that's I think that
I think we're good. And if we're not good,
I will find out.
I guess we'll find out.
we're-
Just a little paranoid, man. Every time I turn around, they're there. They're watching me. They know.
Little Dale Gribble.
It's a corrupt system. It's cesspool.
I gotta get you back on cocaine, Flick. You were a more chill guy.
Yeah, it really leveled me out.
Yeah. And you were fucking thin. You looked good.
What are you saying? Have I gained weight?
You're looking a little Mr. Game and Watch lately.
What the fuck, guys? You got to tell me if I'm looking bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, we need space invaders like that.
Jesus, Marjal, you even think? Oh my god, I'm gonna go throw up.
Space Invaders Flick was a hard body.
Yeah.
Uh,
So wait, is it still 2 days until the ball?
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess we just need to see Zemo and make sure we're all on the same page and
Trying to go to the vault?
do this You just go for a quick little vault sesh, kill some
Little
stuff.
vault session before the other guys get there.
Yeah, it might be the last vault set.
Change the keys.
The ball. Yeah.
Right. So we just make everything in the vault on fire right before we get there.
Oh shit! I hope nobody kills our buddy.
Did that happen?
Oh yeah, no, don't do the vault hell.
There's
Yeah,
no
it's
fire. No fire in the city. We gotta close the door.
Yeah, I think we'll touch base with Zuma. We'll get a political lay of the land, and then we'll go to the ball, and everything will go fine.
We'll get our message straight. We need to go into the spin room.
Yeah, Anderson Cooper. The spin room. Who does the spin room? Is that Wolf Blitzer?
I feel like it is Wolf Blitzer.
Where's DJ Jazzy Jeff? The spin room.
That would be crazy.
On the ones and twos.
Hmm.
I watched 2 movies in the past week that RZA has made a cameo in. That I've never seen before in my life, and RZA's just in the movie. Unexplained.
Ghost Dog, Way of the Samurai?
The movie?
Yeah.
Yeah. Ghost Dog Way of the Samurai?
No, it was
That's funny.
Funny People,
Okay.
directed by Judd Apatow. I'm saying the movie. Pretty good. And then that Bill Murray zombie movie. Not the one you think of, but the second.
The Dead Don't Die.
The Dead Don't Die.
Dead Don't Die. It's a Jim Jarmusch.
With Kylo Ren.
They both are. Ghost Dog and The Dead Don't Die.
Oh god, the country music artist that changed his
Sturgill
name.
Simpson.
Sturgill Simpson. Yeah, he's in that movie. Yeah.
Singing the song.
And he's referred to numerous times in that movie.
Yeah. Bill Murray does not like him. Adam Driver does.
Jim Jarmusch?
Now that you've seen 2 Jim Jarmusch movies with RZA, you need to see another Jim Jarmusch movie with RZA.
What was that one?
Ghost Dog Way of the
I
Samurai.
haven't seen that one.
Well, you need to.
Okay.
And then you also need to watch Coffee and Cigarettes, which also has RZA, Jizza, and Bill Murray in the same scene,
I like that.
all playing themselves.
In The Dead Don't Die, RZA is a UPS delivery man, but in this alternate world, UPS is WUPS, the Wu-Tang symbol. Pretty great.
He's just visionary director.
Yeah, great. It's a good time.
Well, let's go talk to Zuma.
For the children.
I was on a burger break.
No, not.
That burger looked so
Waiting for you
good.
guys to decide what you're doing.
We're Zumo'd up, man. We're ready.
That burger break was impressively short.
I am impressively glutton. Or horrifically glutton. It depends on your anyway. So you head down to Zumo's estate.
You want to sell, you go the next day, clean up, rest, regain all of our shit.
Sure. Okay. And request an audience.
Battery 90%. Connected to TCLIP 63QWBK3 and Pixel.
Request an audience. The Vault Master. You are recognized by the servants, ushered into a familiar waiting room, and after about 20 minutes, the Vault Master arrives.
TCLIP
Since when?
and Pixel 9 from
Is damn. 14.
Wait, what are we rolling?
Sense motive.
Oh, sorry. Oh.
You're allowed to reroll on one.
The crap.
Oh yeah, 27.
Volume's messing up. Sorry. I rolled a 10. What were we rolling for?
Sense
Shit.
motive.
I
Sense
can't
motive.
hear.
23.
3, and so you got a 27.
Yeah.
So the two of you notice that while Zumo is, maintaining decorum, there's a weariness and a and an anxiety that is hiding in his voice. He greets you and he says, I was wondering if perhaps you might stop by. I suppose you might have some questions about the impending event. I also am curious as to your thoughts about what's to come. So, who's going first?
I stir clouded thoughts from my mind, noticing his demeanor and wondering if he too was ripped pock to sock by a chimera. And he first calls it powder on his face. And I say, Zumo, this is going to be the most courtly and prestigious event any of us have ever attended, and we thought it was good to get on the same page with you as our patron as far as what to expect and what the party line should be. We generally are amenable to others entering the vaults.
Pretty good.
Was it box top part?
Say that one more time.
The whole thing?
Just the last part.
We are generally amenable to others entering the vaults.
Well, I don't. I'm not surprised that you're willing to have others share the same burden as you. It's with a heavy heart that I decided to open the gate or open the vault to more explorers, but I felt it was something that needed to be done. And it's with an even heavier heart that I realized the mistakes that I made and the advertisement of what was going on to the rest of the city, or at least those who were aware of such things. Because this is a burden for me to bear, it's not yours. Why, if I might ask, are you willing to share the glory and the bounty of what you find on the other side?
I'm gonna wait a beat if anyone else wants to say something.
If I can speak freely, um, between us, I am not convinced that others will be successful. It's an arduous trip where we've nearly lost our lives, I think, in frequent intervals. In
I
that
interrupt you
state.
and say 7.
What?
I interrupt you and say 7 as you struggle to think about how many times we literally.
Thank you, Bottle I would be surprised if anyone else makes it through the trip. Um, I think it'll just prove the point that we have a system that works, albeit at the potential loss of life of others. And again, total transparency, I view that as more for us in the end, selfishly. I struggle to, I don't think that we'll ever make that argument successfully. I think that it's beyond at least the Wayside Boys' power to prevent anyone else from going in. I see it as the path of least resistance.
I agree with that last sentiment in particular. Um, I don't think that anyone else has the aptitude to venture. Certainly don't want to think about anyone losing their lives in the act. But I also think that now that it's become public knowledge, it would be a less than ideal look to restrict any access, especially under such interest. So I think that we let this play out. It's not necessarily that I want that we or want to share any glory and spoils. I just think that we can't keep people away. It'd be an inappropriate action, and through time, there will be very few who can do what we can in the vault. So I don't think we really have that much of a choice other than to be amenable, because otherwise it's us versus them, and that's not what this needs to be about.
My colleagues all make great points. I would just add that while having a monopoly on a resource is fantastic, what's even better than having a monopoly on a resource is an oligopoly on a resource. And I think if we've made any mistake here, it is onerous government oversight over extraction of valuable resources from the decaying plane of God. And that if we were to just unshackle, cut through this red tape binding so many scrolls, we might unleash the invisible hand of the free market and frankly drive incredible works and more work out in the flow.
And then, yeah, completely put a clincher on all of that one.
And then after I finish that, I put down the astrolabe I've been carrying on my back like Atlas the entire time.
You're gonna just carry it around with you. I like that.
Yeah, that's my pitch. Reverend Doctor, anything to add?
I stare at Bad Elton. And then I turn to the Vault Keeper. And then I turn back to Battleton. And then I turn to the Vault Keeper. And I say, I think that about sums it up.
With all that said, though, we did agree to, acquiesce your preference. We stand with you, Vault Keeper, regardless. You're our patron. You brought us from nothing, and we that means something to all of us, more than we can articulate.
Oh yeah.
He listens to what you all have to say, and after Flick speaks, he says, I appreciate the sentiment. I'm just concerned there's great danger on the other side of the vault door, and I had specifically chosen your group because you proved resilient. I thought you were capable enough to handle it. I do not have the same faith in the other groups that will be brought forth by organizations within the city. And I also felt that despite what some might think, you're fairly cautious and wouldn't rush headlong into danger. I heard something about the occurrences from yesterday that made me think I might need to revise that judgment, but we're all still here, so I know that this was a burden on some of my predecessors, and I know that the reason the vault was locked was because many had died on fruitless endeavors.
I raise my hand, and I look at you as I raise my hand.
Yeah.
He stares at you for a beat and says, yes.
I look way better than he's ever seen me look. I even put I have one hair tie in my beard, so it goes down
Are you wearing your old clothes or your new clothes?
My new clothes.
Okay, so your
Yeah.
new clothes are just become your.
No, these are just my new clothes.
Yeah.
These are my
Totally,
clothes.
Totally. Yeah.
So then I have a little like section. So I'm not gonna do the accent because I'm presenting this as an opportunity for the whole party. But we can express our views about the extreme danger within the vault while simultaneously opening it up for people to find out for themselves. However, when those groups end up not returning, we, much like master alpinists and Sherpas in Mount Everest, can offer guiding services to the Orichalcum Vault for an exorbitant fee, wherein we, on paper, keep people as safe as we can and venture into the vault. They are allowed to keep all the spoils, and we take a nominal fee. So much like, you get some of the best mountaineers and Sherpas in the world, and they will fucking drag your 60-year-old ass all the way to fucking the top of Mount Everest. They can't guarantee your safety, but they will try as hard to get you all the way in and all the way back. And that is our racket.
I am just beating you. Just fucking.
But I don't say it in so many words. The reason I'm not using the accent is because I think this is a great opportunity for us to have like a weird little capitalist venture on the side of what we're doing.
Your pitch, I imagine, would just be, well, what if we just escort them?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. After obviously we don't want to say that as like out, but we say that as like, yeah, go in there. Try to climb to the top with no supplemental oxygen.
Yeah.
Give it a shot. You might make it back, but you might, who didn't make it back is fucking Edmund Mallory.
Yeah.
And he was one of the greatest mountaineers who ever fucking lived. Yeah. So go give it a shot. We've been there before. We've summited several times. So me and Lapsan will fucking pull you to the top, Mr. Doctor and Mr. Dentist.
I'm trying to remember the name of the company that like was in John Krakauer's book for the 96.
Yeah.
It was like Adventure.
Adventure Consultants.
Yes.
Rob Hall, Adventure Consultants.
Adventure
And then
Consultants.
Fisher, Scott Fisher, he was Mountain Madness. And those expeditions got fucked.
Yeah, like 16.
I just finished listening to that audio.
Oh, nice.
So that's why it's in my head.
Yeah, I love it.
A benefit of us.
In like 10 sessions.
Yeah.
And you'll be trying to like get somebody back down from the final room and I'm out of message spells.
Yeah.
I do think an additional benefit to the escort service that's got a sexual connotation I did not mean. We'll phrase that a little bit later. A benefit there is we're with them. A concern I have is if a other party ventures in with more nefarious purposes, they can lay traps that would be, harmful to others that may come after them. If we were there escorting, we could prevent, any kind of nefarious deeds to a degree.
And additionally, there could be a formation, much like the Nepalese Tourism Board, there could be a formation of a governing body for different expeditions into the vault.
The vault's the Wild West, you guys.
This is how we get a Zaibatsu. Finally! Diversify.
Zumo says if that is an enterprise you desire to undertake, I don't have any immediate objections. But realize that while it opens you up to the income and accolades of successful work, unsuccessful work could prove extremely disastrous to you. If you are paid to if you're paid to maintain their safety and your charges die on the other side, you can be held liable, and in some cases for more than just a monetary penalty.
This is all fine. That's why we have a strict 2 o'clock turn back rule. Where if we have not summited by 2 o'clock, regardless of where, that's why Doug Hansen back, regardless of where we are, we say, and they have to listen to us. We'll hammer it in the trek to base camp. They have to listen to us no matter how close we are to where they want to get. If we decide, no, it's time to turn back, they have to listen to us.
Also,
It'll be in the contract.
You could just do a Carnival Cruise thing where in the contract it says we are not,
we're not liable for anything that fucking happens to you, sign on the dotted line.
Yeah. Like that's contractual stuff we can work out later.
If you have that line in your contract, no one will purchase your services.
Yeah, I'm not saying.
And yet, Dan, people
exactly that,
those services all the time. The sample size is the entire population of the Western world, and they sign those contracts every day.
Yeah.
Right, but the sample size in this instance is a select group of adventurers.
Well,
not a bunch of schmucks that want to go on a carnival cruise.
Oh, we'll get to the schmucks later.
There'll be schmucks.
This is where the cash is. My hidden thing here is that I mean, let them do whatever they want. But once like 5 venturing parties in a row go in there and don't come out, they're gonna sign on the dotted line and let us escort them.
So I think we have 2 good ideas to carry into the meeting here. One is a longer plan to form a company a la Adventure Consultants to guide
One of the most doomed companies in the fucking history.
Yeah.
No, they're still around. They still like fucking K2, Everest. They do it all.
So that, and I think Jake had a very good point about no traps. So I think it's like, hey, if you're gonna open this up, great. You cannot impede others' access.
Yeah.
Like you go in, the risks are the world, but you can't go in there and be like, let's cast, this fucking spell. So if someone opens this door, their head explodes.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We have to make it easier for all of us. Right?
Yeah.
You can't place fixed ropes and dismantle them as you go up.
Yeah.
The ice fall.
Yep. Any other thoughts?
Sorry, I like 2 days ago.
Do they do that in Into Thin Air?
Yeah. What?
Do they do that? Do they take the ropes up behind them and Into Thin Air?
In like the 70s and stuff, they did, but then Rob Hall and Scott Fisher, like who were the best at it, like came up with a whole thing where every year a different company was in charge of going up first and laying the static ropes for everyone else to use.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Huh.
They're very collaborative. And that's how we need to be. But secretly, we'll be adventure consultants, which was by far and away the most lit.
I think these are good ideas.
Schemes.
Doug Hansen, dude. It's like some rat folk who always wanted to see something. Let's go, dude. I'm too in it. That book is the definition of urban.
If you watch the movie they did, they make Krakauer look like a little bitch.
I have heard that the Everest movie is not very good.
It's fun.
The documentary is amazing.
Okay.
Are we on board with that plan?
Is the Vault Keeper?
He said,
Sure. Grease away, you little
It
schemers.
sounds like the Vault Keeper is more just like, damn, I'm really sad I kind of blew this. Damn, I'm really sad people are going to go in there and probably get killed.
And we don't make the pitch until we already have until there's already a stack of bodies. Like, we're not going to go in there and be like, listen, it's really dangerous, do what you want. But also, when you die, just so you know, we're going to wait until there's evidence that people can't do it alone. Then we're going to slide in with the consultation fee.
Well,
I'm just seeing if he's open to it. I'm not saying, oh, we're going to talk about it tomorrow.
Yeah, let's do it.
So hold on, just to catch me up real quick because my volume wasn't really working. I couldn't hear a lot. It sounds like what I'm gathering is we're going to rig the vault while people are in there to.
No, what the fuck? No.
The vault's already
I heard.
rigged. The
I
nature
heard.
of the vault is rigged.
I heard grease and ropes and stuff like that's. So I was trying to.
The schemes are greasy. It's a
Hey,
great
in Glenn's defense, our first idea was lighting the entire vault on fire.
Yeah, totally. No, we're going to allow the vault to be seen as dangerous and then offer a less dangerous path while waiving all personal liability.
He's got to sign a waiver.
And they're paying us for this, is what I'm gathering.
They, conceivably, we would take a modest fee.
That is an option that could be elected once we believe it is proven that we are the only ones capable of performing this task.
And why? And I guess me too. Coming in curious, why do we care?
Money. Bet Altown's on some invisible hammed fucking Keynesian economics shit. He's carrying a Golden Globe around with him.
Well, I got a kid on the way. I gotta pave the future for the next generation, right? That you don't do that with copper pieces, you know.
Now, Narjal brought this up strictly due to like safe passage and a way that we could still go in. Narjal's motives are pure. My motives as a player are let's start an adventure consulting company and then make it right. Narjal is like, well, if they can't go in there alone, we will offer to safeguard their way for a fee. Because I'm thinking like I'm an adventurer now. Like gardening is just a hobby, so how do I keep this going?
Good. All right. Yes. So Tamer says I'm not sure how I feel about the allowance of casualties prior to the offer of service.
That's understandable. I don't feel good about it either, but if we present this as an option right away, it's going to seem like your administration is monopolizing the resources involved.
Maybe we could still pitch it. You just said it's dangerous if anyone needs a hand.
Yeah, maybe that is a good way to frame it. Yeah, for sure. I certainly don't want to keep our skills close to the vest. I'm concerned about the safety of the folks that might want to go in. And I'll do whatever I can.
Yeah. I think that's good.
So we go in, we advise caution. If that doesn't dissuade anyone, we offer our service. If that still doesn't hit the mark, we let them go. That's kind of the way it has to play, right?
I think the Reverend is hating this.
No, he was.
They're gonna die. They're all gonna die.
Yeah.
In the vault.
We're gonna be up on the South Call. I'm sorry.
On the South Call, Gravity! They're gonna. None of them are gonna come back alive.
Well, we will be very upfront with the risks.
Yeah. As the people who've been in it, for sure.
I think the doctor is the guy to make the pitch about the risks.
You're gonna die.
You're already dead, you just don't know it yet.
Victor's playing the Red Queen.
Mm-hmm.
You're all going to die, Dan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Narjal feels genuinely good-hearted about this discussion.
Good. Does Zumo feel better?
No. He doesn't want any of this to be happening.
Yeah.
He feels like someone who cast a snowball down the hill. And it is now a massive boulder rolling towards the village.
Then he did not throw the snowball. He's just in front of it.
Can I ask?
No, he cast it.
Mm.
I
He won't be held responsible when the boulder hits the village.
Yeah.
Zumo, why not just elect to close the vault?
Because they know I opened it. If I elect to close it now, it looks as though I have made a profit for myself, and once that profit is no longer monopolized, I took it away from everyone else.
That's like the U.S. telling other countries not to invest their lives.
They shouldn't. Okay.
It has proved quite disastrous.
Sure, for sure.
I need my cobalt. And this is Zumo is appointed by the prince, and it is generally, if I remember correctly, she's like, "Who's a very, very, very good smith with a lot of cachet? Who we need a new vault keeper. You're the new vault keeper." One of the prince.
It is more of a what do you call it? Uh, like final approval comes from the prince.
Okay.
It is the appointment or the nomination has to come from the previous vault keeper.
Oh, so it's a step down thing.
Yeah, I mean, but there is like a veto power by the governor.
What happens when a vault keeper dies? Then, you know,
They usually have an apprentice.
they have an apprentice who becomes the vault keeper. Okay, cool, cool, cool. I'm just thinking about risks to obtain.
So the next vault keeper is our buddy. Conceivable.
Would be Dash, or does he have a stable?
Click. I'll let you look for, or anyone know. If you have it, if you have ranks in, can't make a blind.
17.
23.
Okay. So neither one of you are aware of an apprentice to the vault keeper aside from Dash.
Okay.
Victor, you heard on the streets that in a scenario where the nominee has not completely come into their own, the nominee is the one to elect a more appropriate nominee.
Okay.
So you're guessing that, if all of a sudden Zumo got ganked, Dash would have to elect a master smith of, the nearest caliber to Swifthammer as he could.
Okay.
But yeah, it's only ever ratified or vetoed by the governor. The governor does not get to appoint or elect.
Hey.
It's a checks and balances.
Cool. Anything else for Switchhammer guys, or do we want to? Brett,
I think we have our play.
think so.
This is great. This is my favorite type of D&D session.
Mr. Swifthammer, would you like the doc to maybe craft up a little something to help you sleep the next couple nights before we have this ball to attend? I know stress is weighing on all of us pretty heavily.
As tempting as that sounds, I think it's more important I keep my mind sharp.
Smart. Stay sharp.
Rick puts away a sock full of spit paint.
Just putting the lid back on the chloroform.
Yes, it's snap.
It's good. It's short. It's short. Right.
Good, smart. But this is great.
There's a bottle on the.
Ooh, wow. I know.
She goes our little plastic bottle. All right. We head back to the warehouse. We rest another day.
All right. Okay. Day passes by without much event. In the afternoon, you go and collect your new tailored belongings. And as the evening draws near, you head up to let's see. head up to the governor's palace. And putting your best foot forward, you tread into the gala event. Some of the most powerful individuals in the city.
I turn bright fucking red and not speak to a single soul.
Good. This is good for me. I like this.
I haven't followed me. I don't know why I've chosen you to follow them.
Yeah, well, it's a good call. I got it.
As you enter this well-appointed mansion, you can see that the grand chamber is at least two stories of the city tall, which is basically about 4 stories tall, standard terms. There are balconies and walkways around the outside, and a few air bridges that cross from corner to corner. One on the 2nd tier and one on the 4th tier. There are tables set up on the floor, but they're sort of like standing bar height, just to hold drinks or plates of hors d'oeuvres, as well as some centerpieces, vases with this exceptionally large sticks of incense that must be extremely expensive. The room is a bustle with voices and conversations. And as the Wayside Boys come in, there is a slight din to the conversation as people note your arrival. But then after a moment, they turn to whoever they were speaking with and continue the conversations they were having. Now you're certain that several of those conversations are about you specifically.
So we do notice that it's obvious as we step in that there's been our descriptions are known to all people.
You guys are the reason this gathering is happening.
What a hot shit.
Well, the vault, the orichalcum.
It's the vault keeper, but yeah, we are.
As you start moving through the room, some of you can hear there's even conversation about the Chimera subjugation.
Yeah.
Fucking shit.
Wow, he's still alive.
Murmurs that equate to something along the lines of, I told you they have orichalcum weapons.
Yeah,
Terror gave them to
we're fucking dripping.
Yeah, but I don't know if this is good drip right now. I don't know if the drip is woke. I don't think that's I'm trying to put together some phrases
Yeah,
here.
that's cool. You can go upstairs. We'll be done.
Yeah, man. The drip is woke. We're saying
Riz.
from now on.
It's Riz.
I don't know if we're risen. I don't think we're risen anybody.
Flick is big fucking stepping through this thing. He is aura farming,
Kanye
baby.
has drip too.
Stop you.
We're gonna be up on the South Call, dude.
I don't know if you're blocking me. I'm standing on business here.
What a weird, like set of phrases that you used in that strange little video. Could you be any more Gen Z?
Yeah.
Anyway, so yes, I would like everyone to give me perception checks.
These are normally pretty shitty.
Sorry.
Fine.
I rolled a 4.
So like a 24. How much was it?
21.
Mm-hmm.
20 even for the doctor. Dirty 20.
Big 12.
Okay. All right. Orthog, you scan the room and just see a bunch of people wearing fancy clothes and ostentatious gear. But you notice one group that are a little bit more subdued, a little bit less elegant and more functional. You notice that they are all wearing the insignia of the city guard, the ivory horn badge. Um, they are speaking with the head of the guard, uh, Captain Feng, I believe. Uh, Captain Feng. Um, but you see that he is speaking with a human that is wearing samurai armor. Um, and sort of standing behind that human, almost in a formation, as though following a squad leader. There's a half orc woman with a halberd, uh, a half orc man that appears to be unarmed, though he is wearing some medium armor. Um, a slender woman that you can't quite make out her race. She's too thin to be human, too tall to be an elf. Um, there's another human male who is wearing like very plainish leather armor with like a nice tunic worn over it, just so that it doesn't show how scratched and dirty the leather armor he is wearing is. Um, and an elven man who is wearing a gleaming breastplate and vestments in the colors gray and black, which you recognize. You recognize him as a worshiper of Wixen, the god of war and strategy. Yeah, your guess is that this might be one of the other groups and made up of the elite of the city guard.
Okay.
Uh, Flick, your eyes are drawn to a familiar face, someone you met just recently. Shiru, the guard captain that you endeavored into the merchant's manor with, seems to be hanging out with his own group. Not amongst them is the governor, the third prince. He looks like he's hanging around with a group of individuals who are also of the adventuring sort. One is a human woman wearing oyori. Oyoro, I don't know how to pronounce it, but it's like a samurai.
Froyo. Second.
It's a samurai-ish armor. Heavy, very well made, and of a gleaming metal that you're not familiar with. There's Shiru, who you know is a human monk of some type. There's another human wearing the same colors as Battleton. And a prominent symbol on the back of his cloak of 4 interlocked gold rings.
Dylan.
There's also a human man carrying a book on a chain, like a locked book. And you see that he also has like a thin leather holster that has 4 wands slid into it.
Pretty cool.
And finally,
Of course, Wolverine.
there is a younger human man who has a pan flute that he is sort of fidgeting with. He's carrying a dagger on his hip. But otherwise, he just seems to be jumping into the conversation whenever he can, throwing around quips and trying to make comments and jokes.
I don't like him.
I would like to roll sense mode kind of as we pass some of these groups of folks to, as a player, ascertain their level, which I know I'm not going to get, but like try to see, do I think these people have prowess? Because I'm the one who, offered to the escort service.
Yeah, you dirty boy.
Well, hold on. Hold on a second.
Yeah.
You're each noticing a different group. So
Oh, okay.
you can try to get a read on the group that you notice.
Right.
So let's see. Got those two covered. All right. I'm gonna say so both Victor and Narjal roll 20s. Which one of you is looking at the studious people?
21.
I know.
Okay. Over
Well, we're going in ascending order.
Okay.
So you're last.
Yeah. Oh.
Big boy. Narjal and Victor rolled the same, so I'm looking at 2 groups here. One of them looks academic. The other one looks like well traveled and experienced.
Oh.
I would say that I'm looking at the well-traveled ones just because they look dirty and I like things that are dirty. But I'm open to feedback.
Academia is my strong suit. I'm a doctor.
Okay. All right. So Narjal, you see a small group of individuals kind of like tucked in a corner, speaking amongst themselves, not drawing much attention. And the fact that they're not drawing much attention makes them stick out to you. Like you want to be over there.
Yeah.
One who seems to be sort of the person that the other 3 are all looking to, is a human man, and he is wearing leather armor under a cleaner tunic. There's an elven female who also seems to be wearing like a very, very supple, very light leather armor under her ceremonial robe. There's another dwarf who is wearing just like fucking plate mail. He's got his helmet off and it's tucked under one arm. And he's got a large battle axe that he's kind of like it's almost halberd sized for him. And he just has a sash to kind of make him look like he's in a formal attire. Like, dude is just walked off of a battlefield.
Yep.
So. Yep. And the final individual is a halfling female who appears to, be gesturing and gesticulating rapidly to the rest of the party. And you notice that the rest of the party often respond in kind, doing hand gestures and signals as opposed to speaking vocally to her.
Okay. She does not succumb to the spoken spells. Spoken like a true gunshot.
Very eloquent.
I rolled a 19 on my sense motive. But just from that description, it's like, man, these guys could probably handle themselves.
Pick one.
I'm looking at the dwarf.
The dwarf?
Yeah.
I think the dwarf could probably hold his own against any one of you.
Cool. Well, our services might not be necessary, other than as pure guides.
Victor, looking at the, looking at the group that caught your eye,
I look at them.
as opposed to many of the other people here, they are not talking. They are just scanning the room and looking at each other, giving knowing glances and meaningful nods. There's an amount of aloofness to them that stands out because they're not being ostentatious. They're being reserved and separated. One of them is a half-elf man who is wearing some very nicely made medium to lightish armor. Standing beside, or a little bit behind him, is a taller human female who is wearing robes and not leaning on, but holding a staff that is ornamented at the top. It's obviously not for combat. You get the impression it's probably more of a arcane focus. There is a gnomish female who has like this multi-pocketed harness on her. And even from this distance, you're getting whiffs of different herbs and alchemical ingredients kind of wafting from her direction. She also has numerous little pouches where you can see the tops of vials with corks sticking out of pouches on her belt. And the final individual is a human man who is wearing, nice attire, little less valuable than some of the nobles are wearing here, but unlike his compatriots, you see no indication of what his vocation might be. He's not carrying a weapon. He's got no accessories. He's just standing there, but he's obviously part of that group. And finally, you hear it before you see it. The familiar grating voice from your childhood. But you do notice her before she notices you. You take that as a win.
I do.
Wapada Sujifa is standing with the rest of the group that you know as Compound Interest. They are talking to very dour, sort of stern-faced woman who is wearing an extremely just like the epitome of tasteful, while at the same time exceptionally expensive. Sort of headdress with her, coiffed hair. She looks like she's late 30s, early 40s. But that could just be an effect of exceptionally well done makeup. and Sujifa looks like she's explaining something to this woman, and the woman just gives short, sort of monosyllabic responses, barely moving her mouth. There's like 5 or 6 attendants flanking in behind this woman.
Okay.
And standing with Sujifa, you recognize Zhu Ning, who's a cleric of Delic, a human man. Shu Qin, who is a Vishkanya, a snake woman. That she is a summoner or a sorcerer. And Kang Taeyang, who is an elven rogue man. But that you know this with no compound interest. You know that you hope that you have surpassed them, that the Wayside Boys are stronger than they are. But for the last several years, you knew that they outclassed you by a good margin.
Yep. Oh God.
No mercy.
Yep. All right.
There are, dignitaries, important individuals. As you're all scanning the room, you do see at some point Swifthammer go up and deeply bow to a young man sitting on a sofa, who is also flanked by at least a dozen attendants and officiants. And while none of you have ever seen him in person, it's pretty obvious to tell that that's the third prince.
How young are we talking?
Maybe late 20s,
Or
maybe mid 20s. There is the ever-present din of the party. Somewhere there's a band playing music, but it's barely carrying over the sounds of conversation. There are waiters, there's wait staff moving around, offering beverages, sake and fruit wine. And there are some, some small appetizers, spring rolls, dumplings, cut fresh fruit. Some of it rather exotic fruit, pieces of fruit that you've never seen before.
I snack heavy. I'm snacking heavy.
Yeah, is it free?
Yes, it's free.
I'm eating.
Just plowing through it.
Oh no. Okay, I'm still here.
You got something to say, Brandon?
Well, I thought my screen was messing up, but
No, we're all just sitting still.
You're groovy.
All right. So does anybody have any impetus, any desire to do anything in particular?
I mean, I'm kind of I'm expecting a presentation of some sort. Am I wrong in saying that?
To dress.
Gathered here, but like some sort of like the guy saying, "I've gathered you all here to talk about the vault, blah 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 blah. It's dangerous," and then we talk. Is that
that's kind of where I'm at as well. But I guess I would try to make it over to the group that I notice and just I don't know. There's a giant turtle. I want to get close just to I don't know, see if I hear anything, see any chimmerings, see if people are excited to be there, see what's going on. I can do like a perception check, or I know we already did that, but like I don't know how to exactly do it because I'm a giant turtle and there's no other turtles there.
All right, so Orthog, you're gonna go kind of near up to the ivory horn.
Yeah, kind of like just have my dumplings in my hand, I suppose, just kind of popping them back.
He's not allowed a plate.
Yeah, just in my hand.
Just getting closer,
It's a
but
crime.
not too
Yeah,
close.
yeah, maybe looking. I don't know, kind of looking at people. They might be
Drive
intimidated
by
by
the
that
sewer,
though.
guys.
I'm a friendly guy, but
So Orthog, totally nonchalant, wanders up, gets up near to the ivory horn group, and upon crossing maybe half that distance, the lead individual who is talking to Captain Fang uh, gives Captain Fang a short bow and turns and starts walking towards Orthog.
Perfect.
Yeah, eyes
oh,
meet. He's coming to you.
great. Okay. Is this the? Sorry if I'm confusing the characters here. Is this the gentleman in the samurai
Yeah.
outfit, or is that a okay? Uh,
He approaches you and stops maybe about 6 feet from you, uh, snaps his heels together and gives you a formal militaristic bow. And he
Wow.
says, "You must be Orthog. I must thank you for your service to the city the other day. The Chimera was a menace, and we are all lucky that you were there to subjugate such a
All right.
disruptive beast."
Wizard guards.
That's awesome.
Great.
I
Until
going off my turtle knowledge, I like put my fists together and bow to him like a hey, and I say, I am happy to always help when I can. Have have y'all had many incidents like that in the past?
he says, uh, from time to time, either a uh, monstrous creature finds its way into the city or is smuggled in, and in those instances, it is my honor to say that the iron horn is called to action. Says, let me introduce myself. I am Go Lang. I am the leader of the Iron Horn. We are the say these are the special operations team of the city guard.
And it's like the SWAT team. Cool.
That
Fucking Spec Ops, baby. That's awesome.
Delta Force.
Hey, Semper Fi.
And you see behind him, like flanked in a V formation, are the rest of that group. And now upon close inspection, you can see their bone badge insignia has an iron border around it.
I I bow to them as well. Just one big bow to them. Good to meet the rest of you. I also, as you know, am Orthog. My boys, the Wayside Boys, as we go by, they are scattered around here as well. We uh we would be happy to help y'all if there ever becomes a situation like that again. Is there a simpler way to get a hold of you, or just wait for giant animals to start terrorizing the town?
That's great. Yeah.
I have to say, I am elated at your offer of assistance. We were intending to approach your group and speak of some sort of arrangement, as you've already crossed the threshold beyond the Orichalcum Vault. We were hoping there might be some information you'd be willing to share with us. Of course, uh, we understand we don't want to make light of the effort you took in acquiring that information. We are willing to offer some compensation, whether that be monetary or service oriented. But the Iron Horn know better than to rush into the unknown. Before we reach the door, we intend to know what's on the other side. And you seem to be the best source of information.
Dude,
If you are so saying that you will freely offer this information, we will definitely take you up on that.
I look at him and I kind of grin and I say, I will always be happy to help.
Shit's fucked up.
And I say, I will always be happy to help. And I say, I must find my colleagues. I shall return.
Okay.
He did a great job. At least get a golf clap for Orthog.
That was a good job, Orthog. You did a good job, especially when he said free information, saying, "Let me get the guys."
I'm gonna go now.
Yeah.
He's gonna fucking kill me.
Oh yeah, no problem. The little lizard guy, he's cool.
Okay. Is anyone else taking individual action?
No.
Yeah, you should not. I will, since I have the drop on fucking Turd Rocket over there. I'm just gonna pop in and do a polite, "Hey, how you doing?" But nice, saying I fucking hate you.
I'm trying to stay within your shadow, so I am right behind you.
That'll work.
You move over in that direction, and you clock Sujifa noticing you, and she immediately like gets this shit-eating grin and takes a step in your direction before she notices you're already approaching her, and you get like that slight. She makes a slight expression of like, I ruined my fun. Like she wanted to catch you off guard and make a scene as she usually does, poke fun at you or poke fun at your expense. But you approaching her confidently kind of pisses on her parade.
Type. Well, I mean, yeah, I approach. I roll a big number. Actually, no, it's not that big. It's not that big. It's with a 16 diplomacy. I say, Fujifa, not surprised to see you here. I look at her bitches at a compound interest. You all look interesting. Quite a crowd we have here. I don't think I've made your acquaintance yet. And I look at the matron lady that was talking to Fujifa.
Sujifa.
Sujipha.
Yeah, Sujifa.
Okay.
By the time you meet, that woman is like maybe 15 feet behind compound interest. She's still like looking on, keeping an eye, and she's actually standing on a slightly elevated surface. So she's maybe like 2 steps above, so she can see over people's heads in your direction. But yeah, you look past Sujifa at this woman and kind of make note or make comment of her. You're not you feel like you have to kind of shout to speak with her directly, and that's not really appropriate in this scenario.
And then, being aware of the distance, then I would inquire to Sujifa, who their matron is, and talking about her. I look at her. If she makes eye contact, great. If not, either way, I bow in the direction of the one I'm referring to.
Sujifa says, well, we are being fronted by the Alabaster Repository, which is the church. But Customs Master Zhu has made a generous donation.
Aha!
I'm sure all of us go, oh, oh,
Right. Especially Trevor.
Yeah.
Big news.
That's big.
She says, but despite the excitement of the vault, of course you are finding yourself mired in the bookkeeping, as you always do.
Bookkeeping is second to godliness.
I do believe I heard your daddy say something to that effect.
Well, I won't keep you too long. Just wanted to come over and say hello. You're the only familiar face here. As much as I would really prefer for folks not to go through the vaults, it's really quite dangerous. And as much as I would hate to see you, especially, I let a long pause sit before I go to my next worry. Get injured in the vault. I don't think there's anything I can do to prevent your access. So if I could offer anything to you as an old friend, your best hunting stag, if you want to work out from. And don't go into the forest. Stay with the chimes. Narjal? I begin to bow to exit.
She says, giving something away for free. Perhaps I don't want to enter the vault if it has such an effect on half orcs.
Then I've done my job.
She half turns away and says, I don't suppose you want to hear my offer.
An offer proffered and not heard is a sin. Let's hear it.
She approaches you in a very familiar and annoying way, as she always does, where she starts to sort of circle you almost predatorily, getting very close, whispering in your ear as she passes. It's an unnerving. Well, she does. She makes a half route around you and just like bumps into Narshal.
I go, ah!
And she says, "Well, I do have quite a lucrative." Quite a. And she. She stops and she looks at the dwarf and she looks at you and she says, "I do have a lucrative offer." But it comes with conditions. We would like sole access to the information you have on the Orc alcohol. You're willing to enter into a contract with compound interest in the Alabaster Repository. Be exclusively giving us your knowledge of what you come into contact with on the other side. You can be, we can be quite persuasive.
Do we have any initial numbers? I can't take anything but numbers back to you.
As a starting point, 2,000 gold pieces for the first month. And that's just information.
We all know what that's like. less money than you've made in the past like 5 days.
But it's
but it's consistent money. Just
Yeah.
putting it out there.
Yeah.
but it's also
She's
it's
like, "That's
also
not-
it's also
that's not a lot.
it costs you nothing other than screwing over other people.
Which
Okay. And if I acquire new information next month,
As I said, that would be for the first month.
okay.
Depending on the value of the information you share with us, would determine what our offer would be going into the future. Think about it.
I turn to you
Mm-hmm.
and I prepare to say something. I'm just right in front of her. I don't look at her.
Yeah.
Is she the leader of the group?
I know that she is. So
She hears Narjal and then she looks at you. She wants to hear you say it.
Yeah. Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just wanted to ask that question, and I was going to ask as a player, and I was like, "I'll just be a weird thing to say in public."
So she said, having said her piece, she turns and starts walking back towards the customs master, and just throws in one more. Think about it, Bat.
What day of the month is it?
Oh.
I'm not fucking.
Bat.
Daddy.
That's me. I am the bat.
You're the leader of our group. I don't say that.
Dan, could I make a perception check to see if I saw the sexy predator swirl around Bottleton?
Sure.
Oh yeah, here we go.
Sure.
Oh, that's so good. 21.
Nope.
Oh fuck. I have action dot.
31st is Bam.
Rain Man.
Sorry, but Einenbaum. 31st of Einenbaum.
Down might still be in that.
5th of Rasmussen. I only remember Einenbaum because that was the month of Largo's birthday.
12th of Dave and Buster's.
If it's acceptable to do, Orthog would like to just throw up a detect evil to see what this crowd's like.
Disco. Fucking lights, baby. Everywhere.
You.
Kind of get a vibe on the guards I was just talking to and the surrounding mercenary.
Well, you think Black Ops, law enforcement, are good guys?
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah. You ask the name of the guard again. And he goes, Eric DeVos. And you say, oh, okay.
Damn it.
All right. It is
Is your department out of tank?
It is the 8th of Delamal, which is Lek Day.
It's leg day, boys. Every day is leg day. Cheeked up.
Says the character with the spindly legs in the land.
But he's just got ass cheeks. Just iron.
Cool. I walk away and think about it. I'm good.
Okay.
Flick would like to go say hey to the guard captain that he noticed. I think it's Shu Fei. Is that right?
Shuri.
Shuri. Sorry, yeah, Shuri.
Shiru.
Shira.
Shiru.
All right. You head on over there. And Captain Shi notices you approach and says, guys, This is one of them. This is Flick.
Look at this little freak.
Hey,
Just came and watching over here. Flipping bacon and eggs.
This is one of them. Look at him. Look at him.
Look at him
Oh,
go!
he's fucking weird.
When he stood sideways, you can see it.
This is the smallest, most fearless person I have ever met. And he gets small.
I dramatically flutter my new cape.
Oh, sick. Yeah, you just rolled up in like Black Panther fucking gloves.
You have a gun.
Yeah. Check it out, Captain. I finally got my new duds.
The young guy who's got the pan flute in his hand, like rushes up to you. He's like, "Oh man, that is sick. Where did you get that?"
Oh, just killed a beast, skinned it, tanned the hide magically because we ball like that. Just another day in the life.
That is awesome. And then the guy wearing the black robes with the green trim with like the 3 gold rings on his back leans forward and like leans down towards you and says, "What type of leather is that? I have never seen its like."
Yeah, it's some kind of cat fur.
Across the. Can I roll to see if I hear any of this conversation?
Yeah, it's a really cool answer.
It's pretty good. I'm gonna put an action on it anyways. So I spent a lot of money to make sure my boys look fucking good. Perception of 31.
Okay. Yeah, as you are walking away from Sujifa, you notice Flick has kind of become the center of attention of this other group that includes guard captain Shu.
But I don't hear that question.
No, you do. You
Okay.
you like and give me a knowledge local check. I know you're not trained in it.
Okay. Oh, it's like a 3.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you think you've seen the guy in the with the vestments of Delic. Like you've seen him at the Alabaster Repository. You've never met him. And you're like, someone told you what his name was at some point, but you just don't know. You can't remember who he was.
I look down at you and I say, he's wearing displacer beast leather. Please go over and tell that to him discreetly.
I
Yeah.
shuffle over to Flick, and whisper in your ear, "Displacer beast."
Well, by the
Oh.
time that happens, like the conversation has continued.
I was very slow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Flick said it's like some kind of cat fur, and the cleric of Delic is like, "Oh, all right." And guard captain, she's like, Flick, let me introduce you. This is Red Rattel. This is the adventuring party that the governor has put together as his representatives to the other side of the vault. This is Jin Xian. She's the leader of the group. You know me. This is Cao Wen pointing at the cleric. And at this point, Narshal like sidles up and goes, "Destruction beast."
Ah, no.
You're used to being able to smell me.
Uh, for to continue the introductions, this is my good friend Narjal. He is well acquainted with beasts, much more so than myself, and he tells me this is displacer beast hide. That I'm currently sporting.
And yeah, that does seem to have like a significant impact on the cleric of Dalek. who you were just introduced to as Cal Wen. Uh, Shiru says, Displacement Beast. That sounds like a fucking gnarly animal. You have to tell me about that later. But this is Fang Shi, pointing at the guy who's got like the sleeve of wands on his belt. And young fella here is Chilan, kind of our hype man.
I like it. I like that. I bet you're a menace with that pan flute.
He says, "Hell yeah, I bet you're." What the hell is that thing?
Oh, this is I don't really know what to call it. I'm thinking about a saxophone. That's got a nice vibe to it. What do you think?
Uh, Not my first thought.
I'm all ears.
I don't know, like a button pipe, valve horn or something. I don't know. That thing's got all kinds of shit on it.
Mm-hmm. 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 Good ideas. Good ideas. Keep thinking about it. Let me know if you get any more.
Give me your demo tape. We'll talk.
Flick, I look at you and I say, give the latitude.
No, you guys want to hear me rip a little?
Their bar is like, yeah, I get a company if you want.
Yeah, man. Let's get into this.
She is into it. The rest of them are kind of like,
There's like already a band playing. It's a terrible idea.
Oh yeah. Also, everyone hates live music.
Oh, that's a good point. I would step on the toes of the band currently playing. But we should definitely get together in the near future and have a jam session.
the young guy like perks up and listens for a second. And he says, "They're playing the Flight of the Seven Wings. We can just kind of like riff into it."
You crazy kid. I'm with it. Let's do this.
So give me a perform check.
Here we go. The only roll that matters today. All right. I'm at a 24. Time for action die. I'm at a 26. Another action die. I'm at a 31. I've only got one action die left. I'm using it.
Yep. This is the time.
34.
Here we go.
I fart. I rolled a 6 on a percentile die. I silent but deadly this whole fucking spot that we are standing in right now.
All right, so
What was the one?
I mean, you don't get anything less than 10. It's just a real bad one.
Okay.
all right, so Flick, you're listening into the music, and then you hear this like this high pitched whine that you know is the start of gas escaping from Narjal. You've lived with this guy. You are familiar with the approach of his flatulence. And you start with like a matching pitch note that you lead into a fuller horn sound to cover the flatulence of your ally, even expertly weaving into your bardic performance a casting of prestidigitation to remove the scent.
Yes.
Sorry, just because it strikes your nose, you're like, nope, flowers. Flowers and sandalwood.
Hell yeah.
And you masterfully play into that distant sound of the band playing Flight of the Seven Wings as Shilan joins in. with a pretty respectable 26 on his performance check.
Let's
So
go.
it's not it's soft and sweet, just barely audible over the full sound of your saxophone. His pan flute just like adds like these tiny little intonations kind of between your notes. And you two add this flourish to the distant bands playing. The people around you all turn and listen to the two of you riff for like a minute, 2 minutes, something like that. Um, and when you kind of reach your crescendo and finish with a flourish, you do a little bit of a spin with the saxophone in your mouth, and then like down, like almost like you're dipping your weapon, like a woman you're dancing with. Uh, you pull your mouth from the reed on the mouthpiece. You realize the band has stopped playing.
It's just you.
To hear you.
Yes.
And everyone in that immediate vicinity starts clapping.
I take a bow. I flourish my cape again, and then I start clapping for the guy that was playing the pan flute as well. I'm joining in to applaud him.
Yeah, so Captain Shi is clapping heartily, big smile on his face. He like elbows the woman in the armor. It's like, I told you this guy's amazing. He's great. Wayside Boys they're a riot, and they throw down.
This is going great.
So far, so good. We're good win.
I am standing right next to you, completely expressionless.
Well, me and Narjal is probably taking up too much of your time. Thanks for the introductions. It was a pleasure. Thanks for playing with me. I graciously would hope we can do that again. It was very enjoyable. You are masterfully talented with that flute, sir.
Absolutely, anytime. I will let you know next time I got a live.
Hear me out, crazy idea. We retire many years from now from the adventuring life. We start a band. Something to think about.
Hey man, why wait? But we can talk about it. We can talk about
Perfect. Narjal,
it.
let's see what the
Any percussionists?
can I do a knowledge local? See if I know anybody. This is gonna be real. The 20. I can't do math. 23.
You can think of a few.
Yeah, a couple come to mind. I'll reach out to them.
They're trying to find a tank.
Let me know, man. Let me know. Uh, and yeah, you walk away, and the bard and the guard captain are just like boisterously talking to the other three members of the group. Um, yeah, some of it's about you, some of it's about the music, but they all seem to be enthusiastic about exploring the other side of the wall.
We're all gonna die.
Narjal, did you shit your pants?
It came close.
Okay. Victor, are you going to make any personal excursions, or are you leaving that to the rest?
So while all that hoopla is going on, Victor very casually, very discreetly saunters over to the aloof academics.
Okay.
Saunters very, very discreetly,
Not scampering.
not scampering, sauntering.
Okay. Um,
And uh,
you get pretty close before the gnomish woman kind of clocks you and gives you a nod and a sort of subtle but friendly smile. And she says, you perhaps Dr. Flacco?
Why, yes, I am. You've identified me in one. Cigarette?
I'm carrying several flammable things. I prefer not to.
I totally understand.
Give me. My name is Patama Sutipong. I'm I with my compatriots here are representatives of the Kai Lin Institute. Um, we've read the dossier. We are familiar with your exploits, those of yourself and the rest of your team. The Wasti Said boys.
Boys?
Correct.
Yes. Well, I let me introduce. So our leader is Seo Ruben. Um, he's quite an accomplished swordsman and not at all bad in the arcane arts either. Um,
Charmed.
she gestures to the human woman with the staff. Says, "This is Liu Zhang. Um, she is quite an accomplished diviner. She's integral to our planning and the foresight in our endeavors. And this is Liao Lei.
Enchanted.
No, divination.
Delighted.
This is Liao Lei. He's a member of our group, but he's only performing it and he kind of cuts into it. I chose not to bring my buddy with me today. Uh, not really for pleasant,
Reasonable.
but yes, we were hoping to speak with you and your compatriots about the future excursions. Um,
Go on.
the Kalen, the Kylin Institute is not the only people to say it, but we do believe in the axiom that knowledge is power. So we were hoping to learn from you about what to expect on the other side of the Orichalcum door. We were, I mean, obviously, there's going to be some information given here at the event. I believe you are to be presented as a manner of speaking. I don't know if you all have something prepared to say or a speech that you intend to give, but we are all ears. And as I said before, we just traipse into some other plane of existence. We don't want to do so without some amount of foreknowledge. And while Mistress Liu is exceptional in her foresight, uh, getting it from the horse's mouth has its own benefits.
Oh, my dear, yes. I believe so. Surely we can come to some arrangement. Maybe we can speak after the ceremony, the presentation. I'll talk with my companions.
Well,
Right?
the Highland Institute has quite a lot to offer. Hmm. We are not what you'd say, what you call wealthy in liquid assets, but our resources, especially when it comes to arcane and alchemical, is it's exceptional. I'm sure we can reach some sort of arrangement.
Charmed. And I shake his hand.
He shakes your hand as well and gives you a courteous nod.
Either everyone's really nice or they're all taking Battle 10's advice on how to treat these social situations.
What do I say? Shaking hands, making deals. Yeah, the fuck's happening? We should get some prices later from everybody.
They're shaking hands. They're making deals. Okay. I have an understanding.
You see the rest of the group is, not super comfortable. Like this guy seems to be the face of the group. But he does kind of like look over his shoulder at the swordsman, like kind of like getting nods, getting some sort of like non-verbal cues to move forward. But you get the impression that this Liao Lei is like he's the best talker. And the rest of the group is kind of on the spectrum somewhere.
Uh-huh. Heard.
Rifle posters.
On the spectrum, like most adventuring parties.
The spectrum of adventure.
And most adventuring parties on the spectrum of psychopathic.
Murder hobo.
But yeah. And at that point, they're all kind of like, okay, conversation's been had. He's still standing here.
Well, perhaps I'll find some refreshment. Would anyone care to join me at the bar? No? Well, perhaps I'll see you after the presentation then.
You see the gnomish woman like almost agreed, but she like hesitated a little bit too long. Now she's just acting sheepish.
I saunter over to the bar.
Okay.
Find some cognac. I've developed a taste for it. I'm a connoisseur. Connoisseur.
Okay. All right, just out of curiosity, when do we want to end tonight?
I could be getting close.
Soonish, I'd say.
Okay.
There's like another like big role play step. I say let's end it here.
I think we can do like another 15 minutes.
I'm cool.
Awesome. Let's go.
We go.
Okay. So, as you all sort of have your conversations with these groups, all except for the one in the corner that Narjal clocked but did not approach. You hear a like a slowly rising gong note. So like not a wong, but when you run the hammer, the soft hammer around the gong and you like build up a note and it goes, it just like begins to fill the room until everyone's attention is drawn in that direction. And as soon as the room quiets down, the gong is silenced, and the governor steps forward in front of onto the stage in front of where the gong was sounding, and says, "Good people, the nobles and the powerful, the capable, and the adventurous of Yanjing. I welcome you to my palace tonight as we celebrate an opportunity, the reopening of the Orichalcum Vault. Graciously, Master Swifthammer has prepared the first sortie into the space behind the orichalcum door has tested the waters for us, and now we are prepared to open this opportunity to the city at large, or at least those who are capable of undertaking such a dangerous and lucrative excursion. All of us, if we could, give our thanks to Master Swifthammer, his foresight and his willingness to take us all back to the other side of the orichalcum vault. Everyone gives some significant. Most of the adventurers give a solid round of applause. A lot of the merchants and nobles, it's a golf clap. It's kind of half-hearted. But after an appropriate, 20 seconds of applause, the third prince is gesturing towards Zumo, who is standing off to the side. Accepting the accolades with some amount of discomfort, the third prince addresses the crowd. And of course, the good vault keeper could not have done this alone. He enlisted the help of 5 intrepid adventurers who undertook this expedition of their own volition and at great danger to themselves in order to open this path up to the rest of us. Can I get everyone to give us a round of applause for the waste side boy?
Yeah.
That applause is very short. That's like 5 seconds tops. Except for like Shiru, who's giving it a good go. And then the third prince gives a stern look to Captain Shi, and he puts up his hands and stops. The governor says, I asked the vault keeper if he wanted to say anything on this auspicious occasion, but he humbly declined the opportunity. Though, as his counterpart, I would like to open up the floor to the waste side boys, if they would like to share their thoughts or feelings on this momentous occasion.
Reverend, are you gonna go up there and say you're all gonna die there?
I was considering it.
I would like to.
Okay, before any one of you speaks, which of you want to say something?
I'll speak.
I just want to say one thing because I want to do one thing. No big deal. I just want to say you.
Don't spoil it.
No, I'm asking who wants to speak. Flick, Orthog, who else? Anybody else?
Reverend Doctor.
I mean, I'll just tell them they're all gonna die.
All right, so
I'll also throw my
everyone except for Narjal, understandably, has something they want to say. I want you all to make a charisma roll to see who gets ahead of the others in speaking up and voicing their thoughts first.
Just a D12.
It's basically an initiative based on let's actually do a D12 plus your charisma modifier. It's your social initiative.
D12. Okay. So D12 minus what?
Charisma.
All right.
All right. Flick, I saw you fist pumping. What'd you get?
I got a 14.
14.
Aw.
The doctor also got a 14.
Okay.
Wow, that's a good roll.
Doc?
I got a 6.
Okay.
That's all.
Okay. Right. Flick, I'm pretty sure you have the higher charisma bonus, so I'm gonna say you go first.
Okay. Um,
I will also say you start to talk and you see the rest of your party have something they want to say. So, keep that in mind about whether you want to monopolize the limelight or you're gonna give them the stage after, whatever amount of time you spend.
sure, yeah. I'll be brief. I just wanted to speak first and thank you all um, for letting us come, letting us enjoy in this auspicious occasion, and giving us a moment to share our experiences. Um, Behind that door lies a realm difficult to articulate, but I think that this group can attempt to do their best to give certain expectations as to the comings and goings of that realm. Um, and I would also like to thank Mr. Swifthammer for giving us the opportunity to perform this sacred duty. That's all for me. I do believe my good friend Victor would like to say a few words.
Why, thank
You,
you.
you do all of that just so you can say duty.
I guess we'll never know.
Long, but Jake logs off. We never see him again.
Leave meeting.
All right, he passes the conch to Victor.
Good evening, one and all. I look around this hall and I see a representation of our fair city, all walks of life, all races, all classes, all stations, both low and high, noble born and those whose station is more hard scrabble, hard fought and earned. Our differences really do bring us together, but I really think that it exposes the one thing we all have in common, noble born and gutter born. We are all going to die. Yes, we're all going to die. That's one destiny that we all share. Now, do you want to die laying in your bed wishing you'd gone on an adventure behind the vault keeper's store? No, you want to go on that adventure. So, here's to a fair shake at an adventurous life. Uh, and I raise my glass of cognac.
More of a rally cry.
Yeah. Um,
Give,
I'd
give, give me a
we'd love to talk to you more about it. Please come and talk with us about the adventure.
give me a diplomacy check.
Um, it's the seven.
You get like a few half-hearted like glasses raised, but most people are picking up on the ad uh, and just kind of not buying so much.
To a glorious death.
It's like a best man rolling up during the wedding, hammered, and being like, "We love him. Been friends for as long as I can remember. And hey, she's really hot, right?"
I thought that one time when he flipped the golf cart, that was it. He kept running.
All right, Orthog, do you have something you want to add at this point?
I mean, not really add. I don't. I just want to kind of step forward. I don't know if it would be not maybe I don't want it to. I don't know, a stoic gaze from left to right across the room, and just do a Mac from Always Sunny, do an optical pat down on everyone as I as I do. I want to like. I don't know if I already did this or you heard me, but like I just want to throw a detect evil up for my own, so I know what's going on in the room.
His eyes just start glowing blue.
So I will roll an intimidate check just because it's my best one, but I don't. But I also don't want that to be used as people get fright. Like I'm not yelling or doing anything crazy.
I think Orthog's gonna say some words.
Yeah, yeah, that's. I just do a Mac optical pat down.
You said this is you not doing something crazy?
I don't think that's super crazy. It's just
Okay. All right. Okay. Uh, you do that, and your eyes start to glow. You scan across the room, and you for the first 6 seconds, you do get the sense that evil is present.
right.
After the first 6 seconds, you realize that there are three sources of evil present in your field of vision. At this point, I will say that at least for Battleton, Flick, and Narjal. Narjal, due to your wisdom, Flick, due to your social understanding, and Battleton, due to personal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
You realize this is bad.
Mm-hmm.
Can I
Narjal, you realize that what Orthog is doing up there is very imposing and an invasion of privacy.
I'd like to be the
For
one
people,
to address this.
Flick, you get the same you get like this is party foul. This is bad. People are getting uncomfortable. When they find out what he is doing is detecting evil, there's a lot of people in this room who are going to take that as a personal insult.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And Battle Time, you're like half of the fucking clerics in this room are going to light up.
Mm-hmm. 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 Mm-hmm.
I would like to intervene.
I think we all.
Okay, all right. So do it. We'll do another.
Yeah.
Social initiative check.
Yeah.
I'm rolling a D12 and
D12. I mean, I'm just I'm not seeing an angle for Victor on this one.
I'm 2. I'm a 2.
Flick's gonna save the day.
That's fine. That's good.
Yeah, totally.
All right, Flake, what did you get?
I rolled the exact same. I got a 14 again.
All right, Flick, your big buddy is about to piss in the punch bowl.
I'm going to say Orthog uppies, and I'm going to scamper up his back onto his shell. And as I do it, I like whisper into his ear, "Fucking stop before you get us killed," and then kind of address the group again. Forgive my friend Orthog, a man of few words, but having lived with him for quite a while, allow me to interpret his meaning in standing here in front of you today. I believe Orthog means to elaborate on the point that the other realm is dangerous, and we all must exercise caution first and foremost. Our first venture into this other realm was excitement, and
Hey, Flick, when you're doing that speech, are you covering his eyes while you're talking?
yeah, I'm just trying to just avoid take this attention away from him and cover up what he's doing here.
Because if he sees half the room light up as evil, he's gonna go
Yeah.
nuts.
So
I would assume.
there's just like long spindly fingers start to just like cover his face as I keep talking here.
I know what I'm doing.
And I'm just kind of going on to this same, just belaboring this point, to share a personal experience. We went in not fully understanding the severity of this realm and found ourselves faced with threats of death. I think Bottleton, you said a seven times. Is that
I
accurate?
can, yeah, I'm gonna come in slapping.
CEO
Walking over the side, I'm gonna say yes, yes, Flick. Thank you. I think that's great. And Orthog, I pat you on the side and I say, Orthog, I'm gonna say a couple words if you don't mind.
I saw what I needed to see.
As Orthog and Flick Uppy's lumber off stage, I'm gonna just finish my CEO slogan out and go, wow. Yeah. They're not lying, folks. We saw the other side and it is it is calamitous and beautiful. Calamitous and beautiful. My colleagues tonight have had the pleasure, and I gesture at the Wayside Boys, of making your acquaintance tonight. Many of you. And we found our new acquaintances to be quite nice, lovely people. And I would be derelict as a new friend to our new acquaintances, not to tell you that as Flick has made the point, and the doctor, and now Orthog, that to venture through the Orichalcum door is to lose much. I do not say risk much, it is to lose much. You will lose life, hopefully not. Property, hopefully not, but you will lose in the pursuit of gaining so much more. And I turn from the like, it's gonna be bad to, oh, but there's no more money.
Do you have the
I'm imagining Al from the second Wonder Woman movie. Life is good, but it could be bad.
But you risk to gain so much more. Now, I will say, if you lack conviction to lay it all on the line and to risk death for wealth, please don't go. You're going to be a liability to your allies. You're going to be a liability to us. But if you are willing to risk this, if you insist on shuffling off the mortal coil to put a couple more coins on your string purse, we will proffer and offer a hand to help those who need it. We do not want to see any death on the other side. If it can be avoided, we would be ready to offer our help. I'll leave it there. Speeches are always the worst part. May fortune favor you. And I bow.
I make a half-hearted attempt, standing next to my compatriots, to start a chant of "No more death, no more death." But I'm totally open for that to be quashed before anyone else hears me.
No linguist.
Yeah.
I will say for battle time, some of that was a lie and some of that was the truth. So I want to bluff and a diplomacy check.
Okay, what was a lie?
The corpo speak at the beginning, covering for your allies.
Fair. Sure. Yeah. Okay. It's the first one. I'm going to say, hey, that's the bluff. And second one is the diplomacy. Honestly, I have ranks in these, and I just never do. I'm gonna add my 2 action die, 1 apiece in each one.
Okay.
True to the bluff. Come on. Well, it's 5. So my bluff total comes out to just a straight 6. Which I think works great. And then my diplomacy total comes out to a 17.
Okay. So, yeah. Give me a sense motive check. Read the crowd.
Reading crowd. Eyes lighting eye. Perception of 20.
Sense motive.
Oh, sorry. 21.
So yeah, you're a little disappointed. Your bluff at the beginning, the corpo speak does not land. Everyone just kind of starts looking at you skeptically, looking at your compatriots like, what the hell's going on with these fuckers? And but as you move towards the end, there's a sincere weight in your words because you do know how fucked up it can be on the other side. And you do get some people, taking on thoughtful expression of yeah, that is it's worth considering. So yeah, you started off slimy car salesman, turned into, word of warning from a
Word of warning and a lot of fucking money. Let's not wash over that. I'm very down for people to get themselves killed trying to get wealth. I worship that one. A lot of money.
yeah. I don't know. But yeah, your encouragement is like, this is really dangerous. You need to buy a big gun. You need to buy a
Yes.
big gun.
Yes. I'm the big gun.
I am the gun salesman.
Yes. Exactly.
Right. And you feel like you did hit a chord. Not the strongest chord.
Mm-hmm.
The way you start off kind of put some people started people off on the wrong foot, but you push past breaking even.
Perfect.
You ended up somewhat in the black in that interaction. But at that, the governor decides that he's going to take back over. He speaks to the crowd, urges everyone to enjoy the remainder of the festivities. And on the morrow, there will be a lottery to see which is the next group to enter the vault.
Oh,
Okay.
we got a winner.
So we're doing a lottery system now.
We got a winner.
Okay. Where we will end it.
This is fucking great.
Finally.
Wow.